Chat. Apparently maintenance starts in like 90 minutes, so we had to start streaming now. Now it's 80 minutes. We had to start streaming immediately. What's up? How are we doing? We're beginning now. We're beginning now. We're going full screen. All right. Today we're using entrainment HAWLUCHA. I know it's evil. Hold on. There we go. Today we're using entrainment HAWLUCHA. I know it's evil, but yeah, we're using it. I put together my own special little team for entrainment HAWLUCHA that I think will be better for making it work. Oh, my cat is here. Hello, Ronnie. He's not used to, I'm not used to having him in here while I stream at the moment. But okay. So we need our HAWLUCHA. We need our Garg. I'm using Garg and Excadrill. Why maintenance? Because the game has a lot of bugs and they're going to fix them tonight, supposedly. All right. I need T-Tar. I need Garganical. I need Sylveon. Do I have a Sylveon? Oh my god, if I don't have a Sylveon, that's such a throw. I'm gonna have to switch it out if I don't have a Sylveon. Please tell me I have a Sylveon. Okay, I do have a Sylveon. Nice. Sylveon. I need a Farigiraf. Or just easiest to find out on normal types. Alright, and I need... Actually, we're not going to use him. We're going to use Please Yield. Because I think that name's funnier. Alright, and finally we need Excadrill. Don't I have a shiny somewhere? Oh. Alright. Now we gotta train these guys. Train this Pokemon. No guard entrainment? Yep. Alright, so he is max HP 4-4. Jolly Nature. We need close combat, dual wing beat, entrainment, protect. Yep. Commence training. I just spent VP on that? I didn't mean to spend VP. No, I didn't. Okay. Train Pokemon. I gotta hurry if we're not gonna get any games in. Purple Jamies, thanks for the 15 sub. Or thanks for the 15 months. Alright. And I need Tyranitar, who is gonna be that. I need, I believe this. So that's 176. Yep. 207, 207. 176. I need 145. We're hitting 85 here, and the rest in special defense. I'm speed running this. All right, Rock Slide, Brick Break. I could run Low Kick, to be honest, but I think Brick Break is fine. Rock Slide, Brick Break, Assurance, Protect. It is nice being able to just speed run training a team. Advanced training. All right. Train this Pokemon. This guy is going to be max HP. Max HP, 4 attack, 44 defense, which comes out to 156. 212. Comes out to 150. All right. Don't have any more to spend, right? Cool. I need Fissure, Protect, Salt Cure, Recover. Please tell me he keeps Fissure. Yes, he does keep Fissure. Awesome. Have you been liking the game? I've been loving it. I've been loving this game. Guys, if you've been loving this game and loving this stream, loving my channel, make sure you drop a follow, leave a like, subscribe. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. Not a lot of people have been leaving likes on the stream. Really appreciate it. Max HP, max special attack 4. Go there. With a quiet nature. Hyper voice. Yawn, quick attack. And instead of yawn, I'll use... Yeah, I do want yawn, actually. Yeah, yawn. Protect, quick attack. Quick attack's good into Sneasler. Alright, Farigiraf. Train Pokemon. Should be max HP. Decrease this. This is a relaxed nature. We want to go with 121 defense. No special attack. And that should hit 104. That says 103. On 227 HP. 121 defense. 104. Oh yeah, I do just get the extra because of this, the way this new game works. Twin Beam could be good for Sneasler. Maybe I run that over Hyper Voice, but I think I prefer Hyper Voice. Yeah, I'll go Twin Beam. Just because I can one-shot Sneasler that way. Now I need Helping Hand. Armor Tail. And Protect. Entrainment Oko is going to be all over the place for a while. Nah, not really. It's definitely not the best strategy. It's just funny, and I wanted to run it, you know? All right. Let's train you. You are going to just be max. Maybe I should run max HP. No, I need to be able to be flexible with it. So Jolly Nature. Protect, Hornjo, Rock Slide, High Horsepower. Wait, hold on. That was Earthquake? Yeah. High Horsepower, Rock Slide. Alright. Mold Breaker, we want Sand Rush. Okay. So, this, what we built today, hopefully, gonna be useful. Alright, we are using that really cheese strat with HAWLUCHA today. Oh, I forgot to give them their items. 1 second. All right, you are Choppleberry. Choppleberry, Garganical, you are Leftovers. Sylveon, you are Fairy Feather. There it is. You are Lumberry. And you are Sash. Okay. All right, now that I've given them the items, we're using this team. It is a funny gimmick team. I believe Freezeye was the one who came up with the idea, at least initially. Maybe some people in like Japan came up with it like first, but we are running no guard Mega HAWLUCHA with entrainment, and we're going to be entraining either our Garganical or our Excadrill to have that ability no guard, meaning that they can't miss their OHKO moves. Did you build this team or copy it from elsewhere? The Mega HAWLUCHA Excadrill is copied from the Freezeye concept, everything else I came up with, because I wanted it to be flexible. I want to be able to not just have to go for the strat if I see like a winning matchup by running Tyranitar Excadrill stuff. So we just got like other options there. Anyways, this team is just going to be named OHKO Cheese. But yeah, this is definitely a gimmick. I don't expect to win a lot of games with this, but it is something I want to make a video on because it's really fun. I haven't gotten any practice with it. This is the testing session, but it's very, very funny. All right, ranked battles. We're in rank 2. Like I said, I need to sit down and just hard ladder one day. Just to get up into Master Ball. We're basically there, and we will eventually get there. I go positive in like all my recording sessions and all my streaming sessions, so I will eventually get into Master Ball, but because I've been switching teams every 5 minutes, I haven't just like sat down and like grinded to Master yet. Give us the team code. I will in the video. That will come out on my channel, second channel later on. All right. Yeah, maintenance is going to start in like an hour, so we have to get going. We have to get going now. Doesn't seem that hard to set up on them, especially if I go with Garg. You know, I think a Sneasler lead is very good for them. I think Mega Lucha Garg lead isn't bad. It can tank basically anything from them. Kind of wish I had an Intimidator. I think I'd go for Rigorath and Sylveon. Sylveon's really good here. Yeah. We're going to try this. HAWLUCHA should be able to one-shot Sneasler with dual Wing Beat, I think. How many horn drills do I miss? I don't know. All right, this is a double protect. Is there any reason not to Mega Evolve yet? No. Mega Evolve, protect. Let's see if it's Scarf Guardy. Nope, Mega Guardy. I have a lot of special defense. Are we in entrainment maxing today? I guess so. I can't believe Mystico finally made it to VGC. True. God, he looks so cool. There's Fake Out. Hyper Voice. I could get the entrainment off right now and go for the KO. The only issue is everything in the back. Because if I dual Wing Beat, I don't live. I think I just have to go for it. Look, it doesn't matter if we lose as long as we do the funny. I'm calced to live the close combat. Let's try it. I'm calced to live close combat. I should live that. But the Hyper Voice is the issue. Oh, we are not living that hyper voice. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned expeditiously. Yeah. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay, we put all our eggs in one basket, and it was the gimmick. But I want to try again. We're going to lose a lot of rank in this session. I have to let you know straight up. We're losing a lot of rank. I'm actually going to do a hard call out. I don't think they're going to attack Sylveon here. I think they're going to double. And that actually helps me out quite a bit if they do that. I'm just going to call out the double into the Farigiraf. No, they do attack Sylveon and I drop. Oh, no, I live, but I'm going to drop. I figured they would just attack Farigiraf to prevent Trick Room. But that's on me. Okay, well. Mega Order's inconsistent right now, but it's getting fixed in the patch later today. Yes, it is. All right. Run it back. Maybe I should do Chople. Maybe I should do Chople on Garganacl. Might be worth considering. I think Leftovers is a little better. It's a little better, but Chople could be worth it. All right. Let's continue battling. Let's try to not drop too much for doing this. We have an ETA for you using Meganium Snow. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to use Meganium Snow. That's a really weird combo. Oh, let me go live on TikTok. All right. Like I said, I don't think we're going to win a lot of games today, but it'll be really funny if we get it just once. Also, everyone knows it's coming. I just have to let you all know. Everyone knows what we're doing. Maybe not this guy. Maybe not this guy. Maybe this guy's silly. Maybe this guy's silly. Also, I don't think we actually get it off here. Tailwind support is a little difficult to play around. For us, we have a pretty big Sneasler weakness with the set that I went with. This might just be a Trick Room game. It's looking like it's probably just gonna be a Trick Room game. Yeah, okay. I think it's funny that Mega HAWLUCHA is just completely useless if you don't go for this silly strategy. I'm not taking my entrainment off. I am entrainment O'Toole. Thank you. Thank you so much, CJ. Oh my god, we totally could have done it. I totally could have done it. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. We totally could have gone for it. All right, let's go for Trick Room Brick Break. This was completely free. I could have just Horn Drilled Corviknight and been done. Body Press, Go-Go Gadget, Chople Berry. Maybe you should add Sinistcha to the team. No. I've been using a lot of Sinistcha. I'm trying to avoid that right now. I've been using him way too much. Yeah, the Oko strat works good into core of T-Tar, but I figured they would lead off with Whimsicott. I figured it'd be like a Whimsicott Dragapult lead or something. Calling it out. That's the reason I went with like the Sand Team alternative, because it at least gives us a 50-50. Oh my god, this Twin Beam is gonna make them disconnect. This is a disconnect moment. They've never seen this move in their life, but they're about to. This is a brand new move to them. They've never even heard of it. I don't even know what I want to go into, though. I mean, I'm going to get body pressed. I think I just go into Sylveon, to be honest. Sylveon eats the body press. All right. And I can yawn Corviknight. Critical hit. Yeah, yawn Corviknight's not a bad play, especially if they let me take Sneasler here. I forgot what they had in the back. Or I should have paid attention to that. Yawn the Corv. The HAWLUCHA X goes so easy to counter. Yeah, that's why I gave myself 2 options on this team. And like made it like a sand mode. Withdraw Sneasler is going to be Pult? Dragapult. Okay, this is still good damage, and I still get my Yawn. They have to switch too, and if... Not a lot of these guys are running Iron Head right now, so... Also, likely banned Pult, so I can Hyper Voice. Yeah, they bulk up. Cool. All right, I think we just win. I don't think they get out of this. It's just Twin Beam into Corviknight, Hyper Voice. Or actually, I can just Helping Hand, Hyper Voice, and that's like my best option. I'm fairly certain it's just gonna be... I'm fairly certain it's just gonna be Specs Dragapult, or not... Oh wait, no, not Banned Dragapult. They don't have that in the game. Still, they don't protect. Which is great for me. And probably Brave Bird. I keep saying Banned Bolt, or Banned Bolt, whenever I face it, but like, I know it's not in the game, I just keep forgetting. U-turn, okay, haven't seen that on Corviknight ever. So that's new. Lucky me, they can't fake out this guy, and the U-turn into forfeit's hilarious, actually. They said, I'm out of here. They said, I'm out of here. I just realized you can do that in this game. You can U-turn out of the game. You can U-turn out of a game now. All right, continue battling. Dreamed Purse, thank you for the 2 months. Good night, Moxie. You think there's enough time to make the game gain enough content to make Worlds this year be fun to watch and play? We're getting a huge content update, I would assume, just before Worlds, because the format changes. We're doing another Reg D. I don't know what I think about that. But yeah, we're doing another Reg D, it seems. No Tailwind here is nice. Trick Room option's a little bit annoying, but I have learned my lesson. I have learned my lesson. I am going to bring you. And I don't think we bring Excadrill, do we? Do we bring Excadrill? I could bring Excadrill, but I think I get more value out of this guy because I hard wall what's his face? Just a little scared of Palafin, but I don't think I want T-Tar. I think I get more value out of Sylveon. Perish Trap, yeah. Could be Perish Trap. All right. Let's see. Surely they just flip turn here, right? I'm clicking Entrainment Fissure. I'm trying it again, because if they let me take Gengar turn 1, this would be hilarious. If they let me take Gengar turn 1, it'd be hilarious. They hard withdraw, okay. Sneasler. Imagine they don't protect here. I'm max HP. I should live whatever Gengar does. Dude, don't protect. It'd be so funny. Trust me, it'd be the funniest thing ever. It'd be so funny. Ah, they protected. Okay. All right. Like I said, I am calced to eat the close combat. I'm not sure if they would double me. I think here they call out the protect, to be honest. So I kind of just want dual wing beat and fissure, which is a little bit of a risk, but there's a lot of reward for doing this, frankly. There's a lot of reward for doing that. There's a fake out. Okay, we're gonna get dual wing beat, and that's one of their best answers here. Shadow Ball's gonna hurt, but we'll live. The only thing is they can go Palafin now. And I didn't bring Sinistcha. I probably should have brought Sinistcha. The more I think about it. Ew, this could be a little ugly. I am stuck in here, and I'm not going to eat a Wave Crash. Well, maybe I eat a Wave Crash? I don't think so, but there's a shot. Probably not, though. I mean, I live the close combat from Sneasler. I don't know. I don't think I'd take Wave Crash. What are my options here? What if I entrainment the Gengar? Actually, I've been doing this all wrong. I should be entrainmenting the target because I can't miss them. I'm going to entrainment on Mega Gengar. No, they're probably going to take 2 KOs anyways this turn. I think I'm getting owned for trying to use this strat. Yeah, I'm getting owned. Okay. I'm just going to waste my turn. I lose. I lose. This Wave Crash is totally KOing. Yeah. Okay. Was there a better way of doing this? How does entrainment work on 0 to hero? It doesn't switch them back. It doesn't work that way. As much as we'd all love it to, it does not work that way. Might be able to bring it back if I'm delusional. If I'm delusional, I can bring it back. I'm gonna go for the Trick Room Protect, and I don't think Palafin's within Hyper Voice range. You have a lot of bulk though. Sash Excadrill would have actually been pretty good here. Is Organical and Salt Cure bad now? I don't know. No one's really tried it. They're definitely just going to double my Farigiraf, but I have to go for this play or I lose. Perish on. Okay, well. I lose anyways. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Maybe they're dumb and they don't have Protect on their final Mon. Maybe they're dumb. I'm gonna Helping Hand here because they should protect Gengar. They might not have Protect on Palafin. And I might be able to win off of that. I'm thinking if they don't have Protect on any Mon, it would be Palafin. Sinistcha. Yeah, I'm not winning. Yeah, Gengar just gets to Protect and I lose. All right, good game. So far, we're 0 for 2 on the strat. We're 0 for 2 on the strat. Mostly because everyone knows what it does now. We all know. We all know, right? I've won a game not using the strat, but ally swap in, you can't. You're stuck there. It's a perish trap, or it's a shadow tag technically. All right. Can I pull it off here? Arguably, this is the least likely I can pull. I should just go sand again. I should just go sand again. Do I want to go sand again? I think sand is just better than everything I've been doing. Yeah. This is a sand matchup. Look, I want to make the strat work, but you have to really just pull the right opponent for it to happen. Everyone knows that this strat exists. And that's the biggest thing in the way of it. Are they taunt on mouse hold? It could be helping hand, which is a little concerning. If I go Sylveon here, I have high potential to win, but it needs to live. I'm just gonna risk it. Do I tank Earthquake? I think I do, unless it's... Yeah, I tank Earthquake. Cool, cool. This is a really good turn for me, actually. Helping in Hyper Voice just goes nuts now. Wish I wasn't taking Sand Chip, because I do like the helping hand. But it is pretty necessary. Well, actually, who's slower, Sylveon or... Oh my god, did I speed tie these? I might have messed up speed tying them. How do I check your stats? Oh my gosh, I forgot how to check the stats. Let me check on Showdown. This guy's 72, this guy 72. Oh crap, they're speed tied. Worth a shot. Just in case he's sash, I have to do this. Looks like Scarf Chomp, maybe? No, not Scarf Chomp. They're just sacking it. Or maybe they're sash and they're calling it out, in which case I made the right play. Or they could also be... Okay, yeah, I made the right play. That is a bulky Garchomp. That is a bulky Garchomp. I guess... No, it's not bulky. It could be, like, normal bulk, but it's next to Friend Guard. Yeah, it's just Friend Guard Mouse Hold, not Technician. That's cool. Any reason to switch? Not really. Just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. Alright, and they Mega Evolve immediately, so... Tyranitar should be going nuts in the endgame. Does Twin Beam Oko Venusaur? Not even close. No, Twin Beam is a very weak move, but it's really good for taking care of Sneasler. All right. All right, what does it got? Not sure they can do much here. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 2 turns left of Trick Room. Actually, this could be a little troubling. I think I need to KO Whimsicott early. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I have too many Pokemon that just deal with Charizard, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna Twin Beam and Hyper Voice. I should just make sure I KO Whimsicott. I could also Yawn, which would be really funny, because then they just can't beat me. I'm just gonna I'm gonna Hyper Voice, though. I Twin Beam Hyper Voice, because that's where the Sash is, in case I, like, actually get in range, which it looks like I do, actually. And now I should just win with Tyranitar. You double dodge the Heat Wave? Yeah, I totally missed that. That they missed the Heat Wave, but the game was over anyways. In fact, I would have been in a more likely position to win if Tyranitar got in early, because them missing me with Heat Wave actually just meant that, like, I had to wait to get T-Tar in. But yeah, I'm fine. You have to keep in mind, I have 2 rock types in the back versus Charizard. I'm fine. Whimsicott doesn't carry grass moves, so they can't hit him. Do I Fissure for the funnies? Salt Cure. Alright. Big ol' Garg. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like on it. Really appreciate the support. Alright. Continue battling. The shame maintenance starts soon. I wanted to get more more battles in before. I need to get one game where the Fissure strat works. I need to get one game where that strat actually works for us. Is this it? Probably not, actually. It looks really bad here. Actually, Rain might be just unwinnable. If I got Trick Room up, it's winnable, but like I can't do the strat. I can't do the strat here. Is it true Mega Golurk has Unseen Fist? Yes. This is a Trick Room game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to use the strat, but I also want to not lose. Because here's the thing. If I go for the strat, it's not working in this matchup. It's just not happening. It's just not happening here. But like the strat only works into passive teams, and this high up on ladder, I'm not even that high up on ladder. I'm in Ultra Ball. It's not super passive. People know that you have to swing at your opponent. Yeah, I'm thinking if I get Trick Room up, Sylveon's my best friend. How do I get Trick Room up versus them, though? That's the question. Do I actually bring the freaking HAWLUCHA? I think I do. I might. Sylveon. T-Tar? This is gonna be weird. I'm trying to use the Oko strat, I promise. But it's so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it on ladder right now. Everyone knows the strat exists. Mousehold Sneasler. Should be able to Trick Room, actually, pretty easily. I might even just get a KO. Do I close combat? I'm gonna close combat the Mousehold. I don't think they're gonna protect here. And they can't fake me out. I don't know if this one-shots is the issue. Because I have, like, almost no attack investment. Oh no, they're Chople. Okay. I'm thinking I'm about to get pop bombed or taunted. Taunt, there it is. Little rough that happened. Not sure how I get my Trick Room now. I wish I just protected. Would have been in a much better spot. I think I just go for KOs. Twin Beam KOs Sneasler. Close Combat will KO Mousehold if they want to go for it. Uses movesets for Mega Lucario, Manectric, for singles? I don't know. I don't know any. Claw, I'll live that. Can I not? Oh no. I shouldn't have Mega Evolved. I would have kept Limber. That's a joke. Obviously you want to Mega Evolve. But that's pretty bad. This will still KO. Yeah, I don't think Trick Room's happening. They have a lot of ways to stop it, and me getting paralyzed there means I can't KO Mousehold soon enough. Well, maybe. I guess they could just be dumb. Always play to your opponent being dumb. That's always an option. D-Knight. D-Nice. Why close combat instead of high jump kick? So I know high jump kick can't miss, but you have to remember, protect still makes you take all that damage. So it's not super worth it. Let's go Sylve. And I'm thinking we have to try the close combat. We have to try it. They definitely have wide guard too. Close combat does more damage. That's not true. High jump kicks 10 more power. All right, glad they didn't go for Sylveon. That's useful. Cause, is there any way to bring this back? I'm not sure. Definitely need the Trick Room, and they know that. I think I yawn Pelipper. Calling out Wide Guard. Because they have to have Wide Guard. That's like super essential. And I think I'm going to go into my Sand guy. That's going to break Sash. Or that's going to break Multiscale. They also now have a chance to miss. Dragonite misses Hurricane. That's awesome, actually. Weather Ball. They double into it. I could have Hyper Voice. That's the crazy part. But this is actually better. This is actually better. All right, my play is now Hyper Voice. Go back into Please Yield, because I need Sand. I need Sand to win. And they're going to go Mousehold here, and I can KO Mousehold. I can KO Mousehold from here. Hurricane shouldn't KO me, and if they double into the Sylveon still, they're not in a good spot. Yeah. Hurricane shouldn't KO Sylveon from this range. Sylveon's too specially bulky. Pretty sure Special Defense is his highest stat, right? What's Sylveon's Special Defense stat? It's like 110? 130, yeah. I'm leaving the Hurricane. All right, Mousehold's gone. Critical hit didn't matter. And they didn't wide guard. So I kind of want to go for it now. I think Yawn is still better. Yeah, I think Yawn is still better for me here. Yawn, go T-Tar. Most Pelipper don't have Protect, they got Wide Guard. And they know that's important, that's why I'm trying to shut it down. Hurricane connects. Can I get the Yawn off? Ooh, I don't know if I take the Weather Ball. They missed the Hurricane, nice. I could have just Hyper Voice to win, but I thought they were gonna, you know... play that a little differently. Should be fine though. Draco Meteor can't KO me. Go for the double protect. And then I click Rock Slide Hyper Voice. Take my win. All right. Yeah, Sylveon's quick attack is fairy type, for those of you asking in chat, because it has Pixelate. Is this on PC? No, it's on Nintendo Switch. Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you leave a like on the stream. Helps me out quite a bit. Go for the double here. Hurricane miss. Do they not have Draco, or were they just scared? Alright. Or Hurricane block. What does communicating mean? It means it's loading. It means communicating. Alright. I Hyper Voice, because if they don't attack Sylveon, you know, we're fine. Is it only Switch 2? No, it's on every Switch console. Thoughts on no guard sheer cold strat? I'm using basically the exact same thing, but I have Fissure and Horn Drill on this team. Can I not miss, please? Are you enjoying Champions? I'm definitely enjoying Champions, and I'm glad that they're going to be patching the bugs here literally after the stream, because the maintenance is going to start soon. I had to start my stream super early to not get maintenance blocked. I think communicating might literally be a disconnect that is reconnecting. No, communicating is what it says when it's loading. All right, we Trick Room here. Rock Slide. Draco Meteor shouldn't KO me. I think even with the crit, since Sand boosts Rock type special defense, I'll just tank. Sylveon's actually looking pretty decent. Yeah, Sylveon's an incredible Pokemon right now. Should eat that. Yeah, it does nothing. Oh my god, dude. You don't even have a drop yet. You don't even have a drop yet. It just did that little. Dragonite's so mid. It's so mid. All right. Notice how every time we try to go for the no guard strat, it doesn't work. But every time we try to go for anything else, we win. Like, we have not lost with Sand, Sylveon stuff, but we've lost with no guard every time. At least HAWLUCHA did something that game. I need to get it once. We're on a timer here. This may be the game where it finally happens. Maybe. Maybe. There's a shot. Not a big shot, but a shot. I'm thinking they gotta know what it is, and they're gonna play to stop it. but they're probably assuming it's Excadrill. So I can lead with you and you. All right, let's see. Here's a fun fact. You don't have to entrainment your partner. You can entrainment the opposing Pokemon, get rid of their ability, and make it so your Fissure can't miss them. That's also an option. I know that they're gonna go for Fake Out here and then Gigaton Hammer. I have to hope I just live. I hope they Gigaton Hammer now, then I actually just take a KO. If they don't Fake Out, that's going to be awesome, but they're definitely doing that. Yeah, there's the Fake Out. I'm gonna wait, they didn't Fake Out. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Don't know why you did that. You can turn off adaptability and give it no guard. They should Gigaton Hammer now. This is a really weird turn. I have to give it no guard this turn to make sure I don't take max damage from that move. And I need to, on the Gigaton Hammer, go into my Farigiraf. And the next turn, because they can't Gigaton Hammer, I can enter sort of a weird state where they're not able to actually touch guard because I'm alternating. Okay, they're going to try to KO guard here. That's Gigaton Hammer for sure. Okay, nice. So, now, on this turn, I go for entrainment right slot. Go into my guard because they can't Gigaton. And they're not doing a lot of damage with Power Gem anymore because I have a lot of special defense and they lost adaptability. Mr. Worldwide, that's Incineroar, right? Okay. Here's the issue. Now they have a Fake Out user. But it's not that big of a deal. Play rough. Shouldn't KO me. This turn they should call out Protect and Fake Out. I think they're just gonna call it Protect, Fake Out. I'm gonna block Fake Out and I'm gonna go for Fissure on the only Mon that really stops it. If I get Gigaton hammered, good game, but I need this to work, please. Please, I need this. My Garganical, he's kind of homeless. There's no way they Gigaton hammer. It's so predictable. They actually hammered, dude. That's so telegraphed. I live, but I don't like that that just happened. Because now I don't get Trick Room. Alright, we did the thing. We did the thing, at least. Can I set up Trick Room? Probably not. I get Leftovers Recovery. I'm thinking my play here is I have to Protect. Yeah, Gimmick achieved. We did it, guys. We did the Gimmick. I gotta Protect. I gotta attempt a Trick Room. I'm probably not gonna get it off. Is there another option? Not really. I attempt the Trick Room and fail. But even if they KO me this turn, next turn I can give Glamora entrainments? And by giving Glimora entrainment, I might be able to recover. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have put Sinistra on this team and gone all in, but I didn't want to go all in. Because if we went all in, we'd have even less winning matchups. Sludge Wave. Okay. All right, what do I do? I think I just have to hope they throw. I think without... There's a shot. We have a ton of special defense. I think without adaptability, we'll be able to recover, but I have to just go for this. This is like, I think we lose anyways. Every time we've gone for the strat, we've lost. Oh my god, wait. We might be fine. We might be fine. Do I live knock? I don't think I live knock. Taunt. You messed up, bro. You messed up. You let me do this. Garg's back. Garg's back in the game. He's back in the game. And he's mad. Garg's back and he's mad. Low-key, this is the most free close combat ever. This is just close combat. Fissure. Garg's back and he's angry. He's got one more in him. He's got one more in him. He's got one more. Who's Liam? Garg doesn't have one more in him. It does a decent amount. Citrus berry. Garg's cooked. Dude, what are you doing? You're not even scared of Garg. Okay. All right. Garg, I want to throw this out here. Garg eats an earthquake. I can guarantee that. I just have to hope they don't Swords Dance. I don't think they would, though. Garg eats the earthquake, but if they Swords Dance, I'm cooked. TB, honestly, guys, I think I just Hyper Voice and swing. I don't even think I protect. Because I think I win regardless. This might just be a Hyper Voice swing moment. I can't afford to let them Swords Dance. If they Swords Dance, I lose, and I think that they might have Swords Dance. So I can't afford to risk the Swords Dance, and I'm pretty sure Garg lives anyway, so we just throw a Fissure out. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Stomping Tantrum. Nope. All right, who's ready? Garg moment. Had to crack my back for that one. Ow. All right. Let's go ahead and yawn Garg. He's getting tired. Good game. How you hitting fissures left and right? We gave Garganical the ability no guard. Okay, guys, gimmick achieved. We no longer have to do it for the rest of the video. I can just play sand like I wanted to. Guys, for that Garg game, if you're watching on YouTube, there's 861 viewers. I better see at least 500 likes. We currently have 154 likes. Can we get it up to 500 likes? I'd really appreciate the support. That helps me out immensely like you wouldn't understand. And it's free. And it's free. You can support me for free. Didn't we lose to this guy earlier? No. I played another Palafin Gengar. We lost to that. I'm just getting Trick Room up. I know I'm cooked if I try to use freaking HAWLUCHA. I know I'm cooked if I even attempt that. Unlash. What if I give Mega Gengar? What if I entrain Mega Gengar and turn off its ability? I could entrain Mega Gengar and turn off its ability. That's an option. Garg's immune to Perish, no, right? No, it's not. Perish is not the same as other status moves. Golden goes immune to Perish. Garg is not. Okay, I'm actually happy with this lead. Because HAWLUCHA puts on a lot of pressure into Lucario, who's probably going to protect, and then I get free Trick Room. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Because adaptability, it could one-shot me. They could just flip turn and one-shot me. Turn off Shadow Tag and let the Rock Slides always hit. Exactly. It's so weird. It feels like they genuinely intended HAWLUCHA to have to use Entrainment. I get why it works it this way now. Like, you could use Entrainment HAWLUCHA on a non-Oko team. Like, Entrainment HAWLUCHA probably just gets better the more Pokemon we add to the game. Just because there's more Oko users. Like, if... I like Garg with this guy because Garg is just super defensive and you can just throw it out whenever. Like here, I can turn off the Sylveon. Oh no, I can't. I can't actually because I Trick Roomed. But I could have turned off the Sylveon ability. This is a position where we just sack HAWLUCHA and attempt to turn off the Sylveon ability, but we probably don't. Actually, it's probably better just to try to swing at Palafin. Probably better just to swing at Palafin. My cat's getting into shenanigans right now. You can see him right there. All right. Going to Sylveon. Gonna have to Helping Hand. Hyper Voice. Probably get KO'd by Palafin, but maybe we crit. Anyone ever thought about that? No, because I'm smart. And you're silly. Probably a speed tie. Or actually, maybe the Sylveon has speed investment because it's on a Hydreigon team. Jet Punch. Oh, they're silly. They're silly. Oh my gosh, they threw. Critical hit on Sylveon. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 5 turns in Trick Room? Yeah, I think I win. Why would you Jet Punch? That's the one move you can't click. That's the one move you can't click. Massive throw on their end. Yeah, they had to Wave Crash there. Do they protect? They don't protect. Okay. W. They're a paid actor? Yeah. That's the second time they've done that? Did they? I didn't pay attention earlier. Guys, streaming and playing Pokemon at the same time and being entertaining is really difficult. Also, thank you so much to Haterbird for becoming a member and Cappy Bro. Appreciate you. Guys, if you become a YouTube member, you can join my Discord. And in my Discord, we do tournaments on Mondays. Everyone's invited. I actually wonder how much this does. Also, if you become a Twitch sub also does that. The turn HAWLUCHA died, he tried to jet punch it. He's so silly. Why do they keep doing this? I think they just know they lose and they think it's funny. This definitely isn't a bot, right? We're in Ultra Ball. We're in Ultra 1. I was using the Glamora team. Good game. Good game, dude. We're definitely doing a tournament on Monday? Yes, I want to do a tournament on Monday. This is irritating me. That'd be so funny if that got me into Ultra Ball, or if that got me into Master Ball. The guy spamming the moves into me that don't work. It'd be so funny if he got me into Master Ball. Chat, do I do one more? Do I do one more with HAWLUCHA? Is it worth it? Yes, because we get into Master Ball if I win with HAWLUCHA. I used Mega HAWLUCHA to get into Master Ball tier. We decide what team to run at the Scrawl Festival. I am between 2 right now. I haven't used any of them on the channel yet. Okay, like I said, Rain is a little bit difficult, but if Trick Room goes up, we're kind of cooking them. Rain is difficult, but if Trick Room goes up, we can cook them. I'm thinking we have to lead off with Please Yield. Please Yield. Sylveon's like my key player here. Do I do the HAWLUCHA strat? No. Do I lead HAWLUCHA though? I think lead HAWLUCHA is not the worst. Into Sneasler. But they should lead Basque though is the thing. I'm pretty sure they're just going to lead Basque. Alright, I want you all to know that they're starting maintenance on the servers in 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes to try to win this game and make it into Master Ball. Sneasler Basque Legion. Going for the dual wing beat. We have 10 minutes to try to win this. They should be Scarf Basque. And Scarf Basque can one-shot a lot of Pokemon on my team, so I have to be careful. I feel like HAWLUCHA can eat one, though. Dirty Dom Enjoyer? Yeah, I love Dominic Mysterio. These are Protect. Okay. Yo, lock Flip Turn. Lock Flip Turn for me. If you lock Flip Turn here, I think we're cooking. Wave Crash? Okay. Unfortunate. However, comma, if Dom took that, I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna send it. I like I said, we have a really, that's gonna be Pelipper and we're gonna get Wave Crash into our Trick Room on. But if they don't and they're dumb, we're cooking. Oh my god, they let me Trick Room. Why would you let me Trick Room? Did we play this guy earlier? Did they have wide guard? I feel like they didn't. They never wide guarded, so I'm actually fairly comfortable doing this. Hmm. I'm actually gonna twin beam. I'm gonna call out the wide guard. I'm gonna twin beam insurance. I'm calling out wide guard right now. Even if they do switch, I should be fine. Yeah. All right, called out the wide guard. Got super rewarded for it. Thank you so much. Twin beam can cook them now. Sorry, buddy. There's only room for one purple guy. FNAF reference? What do you think about when you're reflecting on how a match goes? Usually I'm just a little sleepy and I want to go play a different game. That's usually how it goes. There's D-Knight. D-Nice. D-Nice. I'm doing it again. You're wide guarding. You're wide guarding. I know you are. Because you're a fraud. Actually, if I'm calling out wide guard, maybe I should have just attacked Pelipper. I'll do that next turn. Yeah, there's ultimately no reason not to attack Pelipper there, right? That being said, the rock slide here is very good. How many turns left in Trick Room? 2? 5 turns in Trick Room? 2. Twin Beam, Rock Slide. Drop Kick was buffed. Yes, it's now 85, I think, which is really good. Right, they do have Protect on Sneasler. But. Dang, I kind of hope that would KO. Twinbee should be a guaranteed KO on Pelipper. And they should go for wide guard and try to get in, Silly Goose. That's his name, Silly Goose. Well, I go for Twin Beam Rock Slide. Is there any downside to that? If I go for... Because I know Pelipper can't protect. I need to get rid of Sneasler. I'm doing this. Okay. They gave me the Sneasler, which is actually kind of crazy. Did not expect them to hand over Sneasler that easily. Not a lot of damage there. There's Pelicopter. That might be quick attack range. I'm gonna protect and go into my Sylph. How much time do I have to win this game? We have 4 minutes to win this game. Don't do this to me. Don't you maintenance stall me. If I get maintenance stalled out of Master Ball, I'm gonna be so upset. Would you say it's the top Trick Room setter of the format, having success with Mimikyu? Mimikyu, Farigiraf, and Sinistcha are the top 3. I think Sinistcha's the best. That's definitely just gonna be Thunder Weather Ball. Trick Room. Guitar. Don't do this to me. We only have a couple of minutes left. There's 3 minutes left to maintenance. Live. No wide guard's crazy. Okay, yeah, I win. Good game. Good game, please forfeit. Good game, please forfeit. Just give me my points. I'm gonna get maintenance stalled. This is a brand new this is a brand new stall method. No one's ever been maintenance stalled before. Just forfeit. Just forfeit. No, not Trick Room. I almost misclicked. Just forfeit, bro. Just forfeit. Just forfeit. Okay, wide guard. Can you play with no animations? I don't think so. I don't know. Not really a point to doing that. Don't you dare maintenance stall me. Okay. Assurance will KO after Twin Beam, so I do that instead of Rock Slide because Rock Slide can miss. And if I win, even if I miss, but if I miss, then I might not make it to maintenance time. Oh my god, there's less than a minute left. There's less than a minute left. Why'd I have to choose the move with the longest animation time? Okay, we won. Come on, come on, come on. Just do the animation. Just give me my points. Give me my points. Give me my points. Come on. All right, there we go. Master Ball with HAWLUCHA. We made it to Master Ball with HAWLUCHA. And before maintenance. And before maintenance. There's still time. We go back in. Hold on. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Let's see if it kicks me during maintenance. I wonder. I'll be right back. Alright, are we kicked? How is maintenance not started yet? What are we doing with maintenance here now? I could do an early Megas tier list. I think I might just do early Mega tier list. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a casual battle. We're 1 minute into maintenance, so it should be starting. It should say like session interrupted or something. What? Maintenance is supposed to start now. Maintenance starts at 7. What time is it there? Are we 2 hours until maintenance? My friend told me that maintenance started now. Google says 7 to 9 p.m. Yeah, but I mean, like, what time zone? I'm in Central time zone. It's in an hour. Do we have time for Golurk? Do we have time for Golurk? We might have time for Golurk. We might have time for Golurk then. I'm forfeiting as soon as this one starts. I'm playing Golurk. My friend told me it started immediately. Yeah, my friend told me it starts at like 5 my time. Never trust your friends. I hate Shawnish now. Shawnish, you're banned. You're banned. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying, leave a like on the stream. I really appreciate it. We're gonna try to speed run the Golurk team today then. If you guys are following on Twitch, or if you're not following on Twitch, make sure you follow on Twitch. If you guys are watching on TikTok, we currently have 2,000 viewers on TikTok. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys leave a like. Thank you so much for the diamonds. I wish it told me who sent the diamonds. But thank you so much, whoever sent those. I don't get a notification for the diamonds, so I feel bad whenever someone sends them and I don't like recognize it. Thank you so much, whoever sent that. All right, but I do have a Golurk team cooked up. I built this one in like 5 minutes, but should still be kind of crazy style. All right, Golurk. So I need ground. Register. Sneasler. Any other ground types here? No. All right. I keep doing this wrong. I need a fire type. I need my Incineroar. My evil Incineroar. All right, I need Sneasler, poison. Oh, there's an X button resets filters. Nice. Okay, that speeds me up quite a bit. I have to get the muscle memory down. Eventually, I'll get really good at this. Trust me, guys. I'll get really good at doing this at some point. I need Tyranitar again. Do I have a second T-Tar? I'm gonna have to train a second T-Tar because this one is a bit different. Rock. Actually, yeah, this is Tyranitar, right? Tyranitar. The Chople Berry is open. I could go with Chople. Yeah, we'll just use the same Tyranitar. All right, and Sinistcha. Ooh, I need to retrain. Because I came up with a new spread for it that's a little better. All right. Train you. All right. Max HP. I want 84 attack investment, which is the first bump. Should be 170. No, it's not the first bump. Okay. 170, 4, and then the rest in special defense. Should be 121, 122. That's fine. Brave nature. We want... I guess there's... Yeah, we want Iron Fist because no guard's only a detriment before you Mega Evolve. Rock Slide. Poltergeist. I'm only... Here's the thing with its ability. I'm not running Shadow Punch. You cannot pay me to run Shadow Punch. I'm running Poltergeist. I know Poltergeist doesn't get boosted, but... Phantom Force, there's no reason to run that. Shadow Punch is too weak. I'm running Poltergeist. Headlong Rush does get boosted, though. Or does get affected. Alright. You're trained, you're trained. I need to train you. You are going to be holding... Or you are going to be max HP. This one is a modest nature, so I want 143 as my stat. That is correct. I want 20 defense, which is 102 as a stat, and then 4, and then the rest in here. Brings me up to 165. Yep. Coil Scald, Protect Hypnosis. All right. All right, and these guys should all be basically good. Yeah, I'll go with Assurance. I should probably Crunch on this guy. All right. Give an item to hold. We need Tyranitarite. Oh, wait, no. I want Choppel, not Tyranitarite. For this team. Wait, was Incineroar Choppel? Incineroar was Lum. Choppel. You are... Oh, did I retrain this? I don't think I retrained this one. I need to retrain it. Okay. It is now HP stat of 176, defense stat of 68, which is 148. I need 126 as my special defense. And then we get 4 special attack left over. Bold, yep. All right, and now we give them their items. No, that's not what I meant to do. Give an item to hold. We want the... Akaberry for fire moves. This guy, we're giving leftovers. This guy is White Herb. Where would it be? Stat boost. White herb, that's not a stat boost. I guess technically it is. It just fixes your stats. All right, now we want Lumberry. You should be able to favorite items. Maybe you can, I don't know. And you are getting the Golurk. Oh, I pressed train again. All right, chat, we're ready. We're ready. Today we're using Mega Golurk. It's a soft Trick Room team with Mega Golurk. I'm hoping that Rock Slide tech will be enough to deal with Sun. I just threw this team together off of vibes. I'm hoping it's gonna work. We made it into Master Ball tier last time with Mega HAWLUCHA, so surely Mega Golurk can't be that bad. All right, we also are running on limited time. Maintenance for server starts in 48 minutes, so we're getting battles right now. All right. Golurk time. I don't even know where to begin with this mon, guys. Oh wait, do I have coaching on Sneasler? I should, right? I hope I have coaching on Sneasler. That's half the reason I ran it. Wouldn't Darkberry be better on Matcha? No, it's a 50-50 shot to live Black Glasses, King Gambit's, Kowtow Cleave, but I have a 100% chance to live Modest Heat Wave from Charizard Y. My Milotic's actually pretty good here, especially if I can deny rain. Then again, what if I just go Golurk, Sneasler, bring my Sand guy just in case, and then Milotic? Actually, I'll go Sinistcha. Okay, I'm doing this. I'm going off of vibes. I think we could cook here. I think we could cook. I still have to finish the 15 fights for Floette in ZA. Woof. Alright, Golurk should be really fat after a coaching boost. Who gifted 219 diamonds? Guys, I'm sorry. I keep seeing the gifts after they happen, and my layout doesn't let me see who did it. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. You really mean a lot. I wish I could see who did it. I feel bad. Thank you. All right. I can't get faked out here, so I am just gonna headlong rush immediately into Sneasler, assuming it's White Herb because that's the best item on it. And I'm going to fake out theirs. Actually, what if I just KO Incineroar? I feel like this should still KO. I'm gonna fake out Incineroar. Hopefully I win the fake out war. They withdraw Sneasler. Politoed comes out, that's fine. I got Sand, bro. I got Sand. I don't think this is gonna one-shot, but it's gonna do a lot. Oh, I don't have max attack investment as a thing. I'm only running like a bit. Alright, let's see if Headlong Rush gets it. Golurk, my goat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it still gets it at -1. This mon's kind of nuts offensively. Yeah, Golurk got Headlong Rush, which is really nice because a lot of its moves don't get boosted otherwise by its ability. Alright, from this position, it's probably best just to go hard T-Tar. Actually, yeah, I should go hard T-Tar. Let's go hard T-Tar, and I am going to Dire Claw into Politoed. In case they want to switch into Sneasler. See if I can dodge a Hurricane. Probably just gonna Hurricane Muddy Water. Sand is like the bane of Mega Dragonite. Alright, can I get a status? I've never status with this move in this game. Nope, still no status. The good news is that's close combat range now. I can just KO Politoed early. Yeah, I'd like to imagine close combat Rock Slide is like super safe here. Ah, that's not close combat range anymore. Forfeit? Okay, nice. Headlong Rush. Let's go. The only KO in the game taken by Headlong Rush. Got an achievement for that one. That is Mega Floette. We're about to get jumped by the Flower. The Flower is maybe one of the most broken Megas in the game right now. I think we're getting jumped. We might be getting jumped. Can Golurk hang with them? You might be able to. Sneasler Golurk lead is very good. Sinistcha's pretty important. And I'm thinking we have to bring in Incineroar. All right. I am very happy with this lead, actually. I do have Fake Out. I could Fake Out Floette. Try to one-shot with Headlong Rush. This guy. Fake Out Floette's not a bad play. Not sure if people are running Mouse Hold right now. I don't know how much Headlong Rush is going to do to Mouse Hold. I don't think it one-shots, but it's going to do a lot. Follow me? Super Fang. Okay, interesting. Oh my gosh, okay. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, who wants to bet? Do I eat the attack from Floette at -1? It's a really strong attack. I don't think I do. But I also don't want them setting up on me, so I kind of have to Dire Claw and Headlong Rush. If they Degleam, that's good for me. If they go for Light of Ruin, Golurk's cooked. But I think they might not even prioritize Golurk. I think they're going to prioritize Sneasler. Sneasler's a lot more scary right now. Dazzling Gleam? Okay, Golurk's going to eat that. Golurk eats that, and Headlong Rush is going to annihilate this thing. Go Gadget Golurk. Go Gadget Golurk. So far, Unseen Fist has not mattered. However, our Intimidate is getting more and more important. We're gonna do this. Yes. Hydreigon. Garchomp. Play's gonna be going Incineroar here, clicking Protect, and then I attempt Trick Room. White Herb. Okay, that's for Draco. Is Unseen Fist still the same? No, it's quarter damage now through Protect. I should Dark Pulse. If they Draco, I'll be pretty disappointed. Alright. Here's the issue. Golurk actually kind of gets walled by Hydreigon. Unfortunately. Kind of walled by Hydreigon. But maybe we can cook it. If I crit. That's basically my win con is critting. It's just Earthquake again. Stone Edge, okay. Might be better for me, actually. Because I think what I do here now is I Parting Shot on you. I go into my Golurk. Parting Shot should go before anything they do. I get health back on Golurk. I decrease damage from Hydreigon. And then I can heal off the damage. And it's mostly a matter of KOing Hydreigon than anything else. Should eat. There's a lot of Spit F on this guy. It's the Earthquake that's going to hurt. Well, it's not going to hurt too much, but still. I think my play now is go Incineroar again. Hope I live. How do I do this? How many turns of Trick Room do I have? I have 3 turns of Trick Room. I think I always go Incineroar here. But I Protect on this turn. I don't attack. Because I'll get KO'd if I try to attack. And I'm not KOing that Hydreigon right now. It's gonna be an endgame where I need to wall out Garchomp with Sinistcha. It looks like that's my win con. But it's not looking great. I have to crit. Okay, they protected this turn. That's actually pretty good for me. Because I can't protect next turn, meaning I get full damage with Poltergeist. I don't think Incineroar is going to live, but it's not looking too cooked yet. Not looking too cooked yet. I think the play here, do I live the combo? I think it's Rage Powder this turn. There's 2 turns left to Trick Room. Rage Powder this turn, Poltergeist. Sinistcha has a lot of special defense and they're at -1. I might live, especially since Garchomp's at -2. Oh, wait! No, they lost White Herb. Okay, I threw. I forgot they lost White Herb. I completely forgot. I only have Rock Slide. Yeah, I can't hit them. I lost a while ago, actually. Actually, I lost as soon as they showed me White Herb. I can't hit them. Rock Slide's not doing that. Rock Slide's not doing that for me. I completely forgot. All right, that's a forfeit. Yeah, we got cooked. I completely forgot about White Herb. Ice Punch would be nice on Golurk. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I run that on Golurk over Rock Slide. I ran Rock Slide because I want to be able to take on like Sun teams a little bit easier, but I think you might be right. I think we're going to swap it out for Ice Punch. If only we had Shadow Punch. We're swapping it out for Ice Punch. I think Rock Slide was a little bit too over preppy for dealing with Sun teams, so we're going to switch it. Train Pokemon. Yeah, Ice Punch is correct. Shadow Punch would have cleared this match. No, it wouldn't have. That hardly helps. We're running Ice Punch. Alright. Also, let's collect our VP real quick. We're running low. And before next game's a Sun team, that's also possible. That's also possible. All right. All right. It's a sand team. Actually, a very familiar looking sand team, frankly. I'm thinking here. Golurk's actually quite good. Golurk is actually quite good. It's a very strong option. Golurk plus Sneasler leads good. We definitely want Sinistcha. Very, very useful. I think Final Mon. They kind of hate Milotic as much as we do. If I coil with Milotic, could be good. Actually, what if I just lead that way? What if I just lead coil Milotic? I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that. I think maybe we don't even leave Golurk here. I think we leave him for endgame. Yeah, coil Milotic is really, really solid. All right. I have a feeling they're doing the same thing as us. I have a feeling. No reason not to fake out coil. No, fake out coil. Because they should be protecting their Floette. And they can't go Incinerate here. We kind of have a bit of a lock. If they don't protect Floette, I'll be really surprised. Dragonized Noivern? Yeah, they should probably give it that. They should probably give it that, yeah. Yo, go Incineroar. Sinistcha? Okay. That's fair. There's a Protect. Okay, I don't mind this, actually, at all. So I can go for Hypnosis onto you and Dire Claw. I'm probably going to fail the Dire Claw into the Floette. They're probably just going to protect. But I have Hypnosis as an option now. Into you. Rage Powder. Is Sleep still worth it? I think so. Because I don't want to get Rage Powdered. Dazzling Gleam, I'll eat that, and they can't redirect next turn. So... Yep. So that is a free Dire Claw now. Matter of fact, I might coil again. Dire Claw, coil... You have to invest a lot of defense to live this. What do I have in the back that's faster? Not much. I think I'll still coil. Ooh. He lived. I'm never statusing in this game, am I? It's never happening. I should have just attacked. It's fine, I got Sinistcha. Alright. Go Sinistcha. I am gonna... I'm actually gonna Matcha Gotcha recover. I think that's very safe. Matcha Gotcha Protect's also pretty safe, but maybe not. Ooh, Sinistra has a bit of an issue now that I lost my Sneasler. I'll Scald. I know they're gonna just protect this turn. Light of Ruin? Okay, they missed. Cool. Yeah, Sinistra has a little bit of an issue, I just realized. I don't have a lot that hits it, so I have to hit everything around it and then hopefully endgame Sinistra. Can I burn it? No, I can't burn it right now, but like late game if I burn it could be useful. I do have a lot of recovery. Hopefully not Calm Mind. Okay. Pinsir lost Double Edge? Oh my god. That Mon is such a fraud. What do you mean you lose Double Edge? Alright, this is just Matcha Gotcha Hypnosis moment. I'm probably faster than them. They could Rage Powder me, but I'm just gonna put them back to sleep. Yo, we're twins. We're twins. Nice. Also, they didn't Rage Powder. Are they gonna Trick Room? It's really weird to Trick Room. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a situation where I just have to endgame Sinistra with Golurk. Matcha Gotcha. I can sleep it now and go Golurk. I think I might do that. I think I'm going to sleep it now and go Golurk and annihilate it. Keep in mind, it doesn't have a berry anymore. It was Citrus Berry. So I actually can't hit it with the move I want to, but I think Golurk's a better option than what I'm doing. I also get recovery this way. Well, maybe I do just keep hammering away at Milotic. Yeah, I'm just going to keep hammering away at Milotic. This is going to be a long game, but I think we're fine. Oh, I should have slept Sinistra. I'm an idiot. Any damage is good damage. Alright, yeah, I gotta sleep Sinistra next turn. I was an idiot for not doing that this turn. The Sinistra can solo this Milotic. Hypothetically. They could recover is the issue, but I don't think they outpace me. So I'll just sleep Sinistra here. Yeah, it's going to be a situation where it's just Sinistra v Sinistra. And I'll probably win just because I have such a big head start. But I probably should have Hypnosis Sinistra last turn just to make sure my Milotic's not in such a precarious situation. Okay, they protected anyways. That's kind of a throw. I'll just sleep it next turn. Make sure they can't recover. Because if they recover, it's a little bit annoying. Well, actually, yeah, I have to make sure they don't recover. I have to sleep it. Sinistra is such a performative mon. Real. Like a Scrafty better get Overcoat? That'd be pretty good on it. I don't think that's a bad ability. We kind of need it for the current Zard and Venusaur meta. Do I live this? Yes, I do. And I can recover next turn. As long as I don't miss this. I only have to hit the Milotic and I'm fine. Don't you dare. Okay. All right, all right, all right. That's fine, that's fine. Whenever I miss that move, I have like a little... Oh, come on. We're fine. A little bit annoyed that that just happened, but at least I can recover. And maybe they don't wake up. Oh, I don't have recover. I have to protect. Why do I think I have protect? Or why do I think I have recover? Alright, they stay asleep. I think I'm fine. I just have to not miss. Also, we're speed tied on Sinistcha. What's up, Gabe? Oh yeah, you're a mod. You should show up to my streams more. I really like this game. I'm having a lot of fun playing Champions. That's my opinion at the moment. I'm excited that we're going to get updates for this game. I can tell you that much, though. There's Incineroar. Oh, they've been really trying not to have to send this guy out. Here's the issue. Last turn I protected. Last turn I protected. A little bit problematic that that happened, because I have to go for a double now. I have to go for the double now. Also, I kind of want to burn Sinistcha. Yeah, unfortunately last turn I protected. Kind of wish I slept Sinistcha instead. Fail the double protect. I'm going to get faked out and knocked out. Ooh, this is going to be close. This game became a lot closer than I wanted it to. Oh my god, I think I lose. I think I lose. I don't think that Golurk can handle this. And I'm going to get PP stalled by theirs, right? Can I burn their Sinistcha? That'd help me out quite a bit. I think my play is Trick Room and attack, and then hope that I win. Yeah, I have to Trick Room this turn immediately. I got a Headlong Rush, which thankfully goes last here. I believe in the lurk. We got Ice Punch. Maybe if I freeze it, but the only thing is Machagacha is gonna thaw it, so it doesn't matter. Oh man, I wish that thing wasn't Citrus Berry. I really wish it wasn't Citrus Berry. Poltergeist is good. I'm not gonna stop running Poltergeist because I keep running into the situation. I'm gonna just believe in myself and my meta calls. Gonna take a lot of damage from this Matcha, and I might even get burned. Lariat? Ooh, that's not good. Oh, I might not live Matcha. Please live Matcha, bro. Okay, don't get burned. Critical hit. Okay, okay, hold on, we still have to wait. Hold on, there's still one more animation. And then we find out if we get burned. No burn. Okay, this is doable. Not looking incredible, but it's doable. Oh yeah, guys, we're almost at 400 likes on YouTube. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you're watching on YouTube, make sure you leave a like. We have almost 1,000 people in chat. Also, thank you to everyone who became members in Super Chat. Lampbot Media. Sorry, I missed these Super Chats at the start. Do you think Trick Room is a good strat for beginners to use? Yes, I think Trick Room is a very good strat for people who are new to the game to learn the game. God, I wish the thing wasn't citrus berry. Crit. Oh, I got burned. I'm gonna have to burn them back for any shot to win. Any shot to win, I have to burn them back this turn. Also, Alfonso, thanks for the $2 Sinistra, Bright Powder, Double Misco Burt, right? Drifting Breath for the $2. Do we have an ETA? Oh, yeah, you already asked that. And then everyone who became a member. Cappy Bro with the $5. Oh, we burned them back. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. This is winnable. Get ready for the world's worst endgame. But I think that we beat him. I think we just barely beat him. Sorry, my Sinistra's cooler than yours. I win if they don't have Protect. They have Life too. Ah! They never clicked that move once. They hid that so well. All right, good game. Actually, wait. I can bring this to a draw. I can technically bring this to a draw and lose no elo. That is unfortunately the strat. It looks like the strat is try to bring it to a draw. Because if the battle timer ends, you don't lose elo. This is now optimal gameplay. Oh my god. Wait, did I just crit? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The crit's actually kind of nasty. The crit's kind of nasty. What if we win anyways? They life do again. I'm going to keep clicking it. Raiders, thank you so much. Who just raided me? Who just raided me? KC, thank you so much. Are you guys ready for optimal VGC gameplay where now we have to friggin' play for timer? Forfeit, bruh? No, we're keeping the elo. I have to teach everyone the right way to play. Is that another crit? Or does it just do that much? It just does that much. Timer scam. How much time do we have in this game? It's 20 minutes still, right? How do you beat Charizard? You should run Sinistra with the berry that lets you live Heat Wave. Oh my god, bruh, I know. No, I missed! You can check the remaining time in battle info. Oh wait, is it still dependent on HP? Total time 4 minutes. Oh my god, wait, that miss is actually really bad. I just have to, I don't know how it resolves battles in this game. I heard that now it's just a draw, but I kind of have to hope that I win off of HP. They missed. Okay, they missed back. They missed back. I think I might win off of HP. There's 4 minutes left. And I have 3 minutes left, and with animations, I should be fine. They have 2 minutes left. Yeah, it's optimal to take my time clicking my matcha gachas. Alright, I guess we're learning. This is my first timer stall. Is this going to last until maintenance? It might. 5:45? Hold on. People are going to be mad at me, but this is unfortunately a timer endgame. You have to play optimally. We're playing for timer, and I thought it was a draw. Regardless, we have to play for this, but like, I think if I have more HP than them, I win in this game. I'm not sure if they changed it, because that's how it was in Scarlet Violet. They have to spam life do here, but I think I can win. Evil and Nefarious? Yes, Evil and Nefarious. I'm not even mad. I want to see what happens for science. Yeah, literally me too. Literally me too. I'm honestly curious. Actually, I don't even think I have to click buttons. I think because I put Matcha Gacha in the first slot, I just don't even have to click buttons. Because it is like random, it's the first one. How much PP does Life Do get? I don't know in this game. He might be out. He might be out and I might win regardless. But I have to not miss any more Matcha Gachas. Low key, I deserve to lose this. I deserve to lose this at this point, but I might be able to get it anyways. 8 PP. I figure that recovery moves would be 5 in this game. Maybe Life Do's the exception. Just for Coil Milotic, I agree. Real. Life Do, I have to not miss this one. I think this is the one. Do I have more than 53%? Yes, I do. We're gonna take burn damage. This is getting really close. This is getting really close. We have 1 minute left and I have 2 more Matcha Gachas. I have 1 minute your time. I have to manage a lot of timers here. All right, let's see. I should have more HP than them. After a Life Do, I should have more. All right, guys, for science, let's see how the game resolves this. It's either a draw or I win. I'd never lose here. Yeah, it's a draw. All right, interesting. So here's the thing. That's how I thought it worked. Basically, in online ranked, if you end up in this situation, if the battle doesn't end, you get a draw. But from what I understand, if you're playing in private battles, aka how we're gonna play in tournaments, it does the normal resolutions. That's what I understand. I'm so glad to know that's what I thought it was. Sorry we had to do that on stream, but we all learned something today. We all learned something. Also, what's my elo? I wonder what's my elo. Oh, I feel like a lot of people are taking their likes back after that. All right. We're 18-10. All right. Begin matchmaking. We have enough time for... We have 10 minutes to play one more game before maintenance starts. 10 minutes to play one more game till maintenance starts. You didn't get VP? That's so funny, actually. You might have not lost elo, but you don't get VP. Golurk actually looks pretty good here. It's able to one-shot a decent amount of Pokemon on the team. 1, 2, 3 Pokemon. Not super hard to get Trick Room off. TB, honestly. That being said, what if I just coaching it instead? What if I just coaching it instead, like a goat? This is the last Golurk game. I'm going to try to do the coaching strat. I know it's probably not optimal, but I really want to try it. Why would they make it work differently between private battles and ranked ones? I think they just want to discourage stall on ladder, but I think this just encourages it more because now you know that you just win regardless if you just stall, timer stall. I don't know why they would make it work that way on ladder. I prefer the old way where you have to like play for the win cons, like having more HP or having more Pokemon. But apparently on ladder, it's just if battle ends by timer, you just neither of you get points and the game's just forfeit. Like no one wins. Lopunny Aegislash. Lopunny. Lopunny? What's Mega Lopunny speed? I actually don't know that one. Hold on. Lopunny, I don't know. 135. Ooh, that fake out's going first. And they can scrappy fake out. I think my play is to go for the fake out because no, they're just gonna scrappy fake out me. I think I just protect. I'm protect close combating. I'm a freak for this, but I think that might be the play. I'm doing the crazy play. I think that they might go for fake out into Golurk because scrappy fake out blocks it, and that means that they can save their Aegislash, but it leaves them open to Sneasler. I guess, and I don't know. I guess if they fake out my my Sneasler and they go for like Flash Cannon or something, it's gonna be really bad, but it's not that bad. Nope. Okay, they faked out him. Stance change. Shadow Ball. I don't like that. I don't like that. Incineroar, I can't intimidate it. I kind of have to headlong rush the Lopunny, don't I? I'm gonna double Lopunny. I think Lopunny is my biggest obstacle at the moment. Headlong rush, I think, one shots. All right. Golurk should eat a Shadow Ball. I think. Giga Impact? Yeah, okay. Kinda wish I attacked left slot now. Because that thing can't protect. Giga Impact's crazy, by the way. But I should eat this. And now I have Incineroar. There's no way this doesn't KO, right? That's a Lopunny. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, at least Fake Out gets it. At least Fake Out gets it. Actually, you know what I could do here? I can just Trick Room. Trick Room's safe. Trick Room's very safe. I can't stop it. I shouldn't drop to a Shadow Ball because I'm mostly special defensive. Trick Room, Protect. Don't think I dropped to a Shadow Ball on Sinistcha. They also are probably a little too scared of Golurk to not hit it. Yes, okay, got him. Here's the fun part. They can't King Shield. We're finally gonna get to see this ability actually matter. This ability's finally gonna matter, everybody. Hopefully they don't wide guard. If they wide guard, I get owned. Have to headlong rush because Poltergeist doesn't hit their protect if they want a King Shield. I lose attack that way. Oh, they wide guard. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned. Lopunny, they're about to Giga Impact me. Actually, I think I prefer to lose the Golurk here than the Sinistcha. Sinistcha's in a better position. Yeah, they recognize how good Sinistcha. Oh my god, it didn't KO. Okay, well. Golurk genuinely, I think we might be fine then. Can you go Garchomp? Yeah, that's Garchomp. Golurk genuinely. Golurk genuinely, you're about to get... Oh, not Headlong Rush. You're about to get Ice Punched, bro. It's extremely effective. Oh my gosh, we actually won that. Hold on, am I gonna get maintenance stalled? 4 minutes to maintenance. I love physically defensive Sinistcha with lost special defense too. That's basically just every Sinistcha though. Okay, yeah, that's game, bro. Trick Room, 2 turns. Yeah, you're getting annihilated. Agayanated. Because Golurk's that guy. Agiolated. He's that guy. This guy's got the low punny admirer. Alright. We finally unlocked Incineroar Admirer. We're gonna set that. Oh, no, I don't want to battle. Alright, we were 1810 on Elo. Now we're 1830. Not bad. But yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty. Golurk kind of cooked. Alright, let's do this real quick. Achievements. Gotta collect that title. I think everyone's gonna have Incineroar Professor unlocked at some point. It's Incineroar, unless you're like really bad at the game, but it's Incineroar. It's cool that you get VP just for winning with certain Pokemon too. That's nice. I appreciate that being a thing. Claim. But yeah, thank you, Golurk. What do we all think about Golurk today, chat? Golurk kind of went crazy. Ranking megas now? I guess I could rank the megas. I only want to rank the new megas, to be honest. Maybe I'll rank every mega. There's a lot of megas. I haven't seen any of the other megas. But I think we should rank... Yeah, we'll rank all the megas. We'll close out the stream with a mega ranking. And that's gonna be what we do. Alright. Profile, let's put Incineroar Admirer on here. Incineroar Admirer. Can I change my icon? I only have a few icons. We'll go with Gator. Badges. I don't have any badges. I don't know how that works. Change trainer ID. You can change your trainer ID? Be able to use this. Wait. You change your current ID, you won't be able to use it any longer. Do you? No, I don't want to. This will not affect your current friends or anything. I don't get how it works. Why would you change your trainer ID? Alright. Anyways. We love Tear Slop. Alright. We're doing Entrainment HAWLUCHA. We actually did Entrainment HAWLUCHA a little while ago, like an hour ago. But server should go down in a second here because of maintenance, meaning they're going to do bug fixes. Ilka, fix the Mega Evolution order bug and my soul is yours. Alright, tier maker. Alright. I'm not even sure which megas are in the game right now. Let me consult with Cerebi. Wait, megas in champions. All right. Should we just do the new megas, or should we do every mega in champions? I think we'll do every mega in champions. The only thing is I don't know which ones are in there. All right. Can anyone tell me like where I can find the list of megas and champions? I guess I can just go to my box. Or my bag, rather. The shop. Alright. Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur, Pidgeot, Clefable, Alakazam, Victory Bell, Slowbro, Gengar, Kangaskhan, Starmie, Pinsir, Aerodactyl, Ampharos, Scizor, Skarmory, Houndoom, Tyranitar, Gardevoir, Sableye, Medicham, Sharpedo, Camerupt, Altaria, Bayonet, Chimecho, Absol, Glalie, Lopunny, Lucario, Gallade, Excadrill, Audino, Chandelure, Meowstic, Drampa, Scovillain, Glamora, Dragonite, Meganium, Feraligatr, Frostlass, Emboar, Golurk, Hawlucha, Crabominable. Okay, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that to rank it. Give me a second. There we go. Let me also fix that on the vertical. Give me a second. This one is window capture 1, window capture 2. Window capture 2. Okay. TikTok, you're getting it this way. I want TikTok to be able to see it too. So, we're gonna rank the Megas in ZA right now. There we go. We're ranking the Megas in ZA. I'm also gonna close out of out of champions. We're ranking the Megas and champions. Live tier slop action, everybody. No music right now. Should I put music on? I'll put music on. I'll put music. But editor, when you see this, make sure that you replace it with other music. Replace it with other, or at least like turn it down so it's not as like, you know, loud and annoying. Streaming music. All right. Turn on shuffle. There we go. Or you might need to turn it up even. It's going to be really quiet. Anyways, just do whatever you need to do to make the audio balanced. We're ranking the Megas in ZA. Champions. Actually, really quick, let me open up Pokemon Showdown so I can actually do this correctly. There we go. I had to check Lopunny stats. Add Pokemon. Alright. I won't be referring to every Pokemon, every Mega Pokemon on Showdown for my rankings, just the ones that I feel like they're going to matter. But it's time for live tier slap. Maybe begin the video. Actually, I'm just going to restart the recording. Okay, we're ranking every Mega in Champions early format. Let's start off with Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is probably like a C tier at the moment, possibly B tier. Haven't seen a lot of play on ladder, but I can tell you that there is a lot of Charizard going around, so Thick Fat is actually a fairly useful ability. And Venusaur itself is able to tank a Heat Wave pretty well because of its really high special bulk. I could see that being a possible application for Mega Venusaur. It's just, you know, really fat. You could counter Sleep Powder the opposing Charizard, and there's not much that they can do about it thanks to the bulk, but it's still kind of an iffy Mega. I don't think that that use case really warrants using it right now. It's got a decent matchup into Rain because it walls Basculegion until they lose partners, and Lash Respects begins to be a bit of an issue. But it's overall just kind of broadly okay. Zard X, it's like in the same boat. I don't know if I'm going to rank them within tiers. I think I'll rank A and S within tiers, but like not C. Zard X, it's cool. It's kind of overshadowed by Zard Y. Once again, it's a Pokemon that could hypothetically do well into opposing Sun, because Dragon Fire means that you're going to live the Heat Wave and be able to just one-shot Venusaur back if they have their Sash broken or something. Let's just jump to Zard Y. Zard Y's got too many tools right now. The reason Zard Y is so good is because Venusaur exists, and also because Whimsicott exists. Whimsicott is a prankster Pokemon that only plays for one team, and it plays for Sun. Sunny Day does not get Rain Dance, does not get Sandstorm, does not get Snowscape. It only gets Sunny Day, and because it has Prankster, Sunny Day, and Tailwind, which Charizard lost Tailwind in this game, I believe, It's able to just be Charizard's like bouncer. Like, oh, you sent in a rain Pokemon, I'm just gonna click Heat Wave and Sunny Day, and now sun is back up and you can't do anything about it, so whatever. So Zard Y is very strong. I think top 1 Pokemon currently. Probably the best Mega in the game. And it's because we lost Safety Goggles. I think if Safety Goggles... I'm someone who's okay with the lack of items in this game. I like the having to adapt, but Lumberry... Get rid of the Life Orb, right? Get rid of the Life Orb, get rid of the choice specs, not because they're broken or anything, but because it lets the other Megas shine without their pre-evolutions or their base forms being better, because they can just run an item and be like a more cheap variant of them that does almost equivalent damage. But don't get rid of the defensive items. The Assault Vest was really important for taking on Charizard. So was the Safety Goggles, because it deals with partner Venusaur. We don't have a lot of tools. It's Weather Wars because of that. You have to kind of run some form of weather, or at least like a countermeasure to Charizard specifically. One, because it's like the best team in the game right now, but also because you just need to make sure that you're not losing to it immediately. Lumberry's cool. Lumberry and Incineroar, that's fine. But only getting one shot, one chance to not have to get slept for the rest of the game is kind of rough. It's kind of rough. I don't like how oppressive Zard is at the moment. There's only a few wide guard users. None of them are great. Yeah, it's a weather war. We recreated Gen 5 from First Principles. Mega Blastoise, that is a D tier. I wish it was better. Mega Blastoise is one of the most power crept megas in the game. And it just doesn't get to use its ability. Its ability is practically useless on it. You want to run Water Spout. You want to run Fake Out sometimes, and like Water Pulse is practically useless. Dark Pulse isn't going to get any KOs even with Mega Launcher boost. Ice Beam isn't boosted, and you need to run Ice Beam because it's one of its best moves. You want Protect. You could drop Fake Out if you really want. Dragon Pulse is practically useless right now. It doesn't hit anything that you really want to hit because Ice Beam hits dragons. Flash Cannon, I guess, is okay into Floette. Is Flash Cannon boosted by Mega Launcher? I don't know. I hope it is. It might not be. But Blastoise is a Pokemon with practically no abilities, but it's not that bad. Like, it's not E or F tier. In fact, let me get rid of E tier. I like just doing F tier. I think E tier is too much leeway. But yeah. Also keep in mind, I need to say this before anyone complains. You can get away with using practically any Mega Pokemon. I'm ranking them on how easy it is to find a team that works with them and how hard you don't have to work super hard to win with Charizard and Floette because the metagame is inclined towards them at the moment, but you have to work a lot harder to win with Venusaur. There's no moral high ground for winning with Venusaur, Charizard X, or Blastoise. It's just the fact of the matter. If you want to win with them, you have to work a lot harder. All right, Beedrill. Beedrill doesn't do anything. Incineroar is its worst nightmare. There's not a lot of relevant fairies it wants to knock out. It's just Floette. Sneasler is a much more cost-effective option for dealing with Floette, so not super keen on running Beedrill anytime soon. I don't know if it kept Tailwind. I don't really care. It's not useful. And it's speed crept by a lot of things. Not in this dex. It actually might be one of the fastest Pokemon in the dex, but yeah. Mega Pidgeot, that's also an F tier. Mega Pidgeot is very, very useless at the moment. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. It has Heat Wave as its like sole coverage, right? Let me change this to National Dex. National Dex. There we go. Just so it doesn't tell me the moves are illegal. It gets Hurricane. No guard Hurricane's cool. Here's a fun fact. Just set up Rain and you already have No Guard Hurricane. It does the exact same thing, except without the downside of no moves being able to miss you. No Guard is more of a detriment to Mega Pidgeot than anything. Same with like HAWLUCHA, but like HAWLUCHA at least gets Entrainment. Protect, Tailwind, it's one of the most nothing megas ever. It's 135 special attack, 121 base speed. Outsped by a lot of Pokemon. Doesn't get a lot of KOs. It's very, very weak. And its ability is practically useless on it. Like, the main move you're using already doesn't miss if you have Rain Up. Mega Clefable, I haven't seen it a lot, but I think it's probably also a C tier. Probably below Zardex. Has some synergies with stuff in the dex. Next to Garchomp, Mega Clef isn't that bad. Magic Bounce is pretty cool, but in the current metagame, like, you're not bouncing a lot. Magic Bounce just makes it so you can't get Thunder Waved or Taunted, so that's cool. If it had Tailwind, that'd be great. It does have... You could make the case for this thing getting Tailwind. Does it get Tailwind? Hold on, I'm opening up Champions and checking. I'm opening up Champions and checking if they let Clefable keep Tailwind, or get Tailwind in this game. No, there's maintenance, can't check. Sorry, haven't seen any Clefable. I know it has wings before it evolves, but I don't think it gets Tailwind right now. It gets Icy Wind, it gets Ice Beam, it gets cool coverage, you can Earthquake next to it. It's just fine. Magic Bounce doesn't help you too much. It does block Sleep Powder, so there is a use case into Venusaur. Here's the issue. I don't believe it gets any real flying moves. I think it gets dual Wing Beat. Yeah, it gets dual Wing Beat as like one of its flying moves. So you can't one-shot Venusaur back. In Sun, maybe Fire Blast can one-shot it. But you're not super specially bulky, so the Heat Wave's like an issue. Like, you're not dealing with Sun super well. It's fine. It's like a C tier. Yeah, Mega Victory Bell's pretty bad. Mega Victory Bell basically also doesn't have an ability. Mega Victory Bell's ability is that if Incineroar Flare Blitzes it, Incineroar drops 2. That's basically it. Actually, is that even true? Is that even true? Hold on. How does... its ability's Innards Out, by the way. Innards Out. KO by move. Pokemon loses equal amount of HP. Okay, so Incineroar... Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Level 50 Incineroar. Level 50 Incineroar. It's got 187 HP. So if Incineroar has higher HP, but it Flare Blitzes, and it's going to take 50% recoil. Yeah, if Incineroar Flare Blitzes this thing and it KOs it, Incineroar also drops. That's its ability. It does have a good special attack stat, but there's no practical use for it at the moment. It gets KO'd by like Zard and like a bunch of other like very good megas. I guess it has a pretty okay matchup in the sand if you're delusional. But yeah, Mega Alakazam pretty bad right now too. Probably a D tier. It hits really hard, but it's extremely frail and it doesn't have any expanding force. It doesn't have a Psychic Surge to help it out. Is it even in the game? I don't even know if it's in the game. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't seen Alakazam in the game, but if it is in the game, expanding force is not very good right now because there's no psychic terrain. So that's all you can really say about it. And for that reason, I'm also going to go ahead and throw Mega Meowstic down there because Mega Meowstic is basically the same Mega, except outclassed. Mega Meowstic is Mega Alakazam, right? Mega Meowstic is Mega Alakazam, but Mega Meowstic has higher HP and gets screens and fake out. That being said, you usually don't want to do that. Actually, I might even put it higher. There's one reason I'd put it higher, right? It's because Meowstic female gets competitive. So you get a competitive boost from Intimidate. And then you can Mega Evolve. Let me skip this song, because I think it might get copyright claimed. Meowstic Mega female. 143. Yeah, it has higher physical bulk. It gets Fake Out, and it gets competitive. I guess you want Fake Out, Psychic. Does it get Ice Beam? Doesn't get Ice Beam. Dazzling Gleam's not... No, it doesn't get Dazzling Gleam. Dark Pulse Energy Ball. It's a frustrating Pokemon, I can just tell you that. Yeah, we'll put it above. I think it's probably better right now. They gave it Trace. It's the exact same ability as Mega Alakazam. Here's the good part. They can always take that back. This is a game that gets updates. What if they just change abilities? If they change the abilities of certain Megas because they're not good enough, I'd be down. I'd be so down. Mega Slowbro, it's probably down here in C as well. C is you can get away with it, but you're going to struggle. D is you're going to struggle and probably not get away with it. And F is like, what are you doing? It's a Trick Room setter and it's bulky. There's not much to say there. Gengar, that's S tier. S tier. Mega Gengar is very strong. It's got Perish Trap. Obviously, you can Perish Song and win. But also just the board control with it is kind of nuts. There's not a lot of relevant ghost types at the moment. It's just kind of Sinistcha and a couple of other Pokemon like Frostlass. So this thing being able to trap in a lot of Pokemon is really solid. Not a ton of U-turners either. It's basically just a couple. Incineroar is like the most famous pivoter because it has Parting Shot. But that's kind of like, you know, if you only have that to pivot out against Gengar, you're kind of struggling. Gengar has a lot of really useful tools. It gets Icy Wind, it gets Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Perish Song. It's just strong. The board control you can create with Gengar is inherently incredible. If it weren't for the lack of Sun counterplay, Gengar would be above Charizard for sure. Mega Kang, I'm going to put that in B. I think it's significantly better than all the stuff in C, but it's not super great. I could maybe see like coaching being useful on it, but Mega Kang, I wouldn't say it's washed. I wouldn't say it's washed. I think that Mega Kang still has some pretty good tools. Do I wish it had Power Up Punch? Yes, but it lost Power Up Punch in Gen 7, so I'm not really thinking that I wasn't expecting it to get it in this game. Double Edge is really strong. Sucker Punch is still really strong. It doesn't get Swords Dance or anything, which is a little bit disappointing. But like I said, coaching partner, King Gambit's a phenomenal partner for it as well. They do share a fighting weakness, but being able to block, intimidate, and also just have like a lot of really good synergy with normal, steel, and dark is really good. Really good. Next up, Mega Pinsir. Oh wait, Mega Starmie's in the game. That is a possible D tier. I'm not going to lie, guys. Probably better than everything here, but not quite C. The reason I'm going to say it's D tier is because everything that Mega Starmie does is achieved by Palafin and Basculegion. There really just isn't a reason to run Mega Starmie at the moment because other things are more cost effective. Yes, it's 120 speed. Yes, it has huge power and 100 attack. This isn't updated yet, but it didn't get Wave Crash, which is a shame. It has to run Liquidation. It has to run Zen Headbutt, and it lost Triple Axle. It lost Triple Axle, so Starmie's forced to run... What's the ice move it gets now? I forget which ice move it gets now, but it gets an ice move. I was looking into it earlier, but yeah, Starmie's not incredible. Incineroar can easily live a Liquidation after a single Intimidate. Ice Spinner, yeah, it gets Ice Spinner, so that's the ice move you have to run. It's a possible coaching partner next to Sneasler. You could look into that, but as of right now, it's probably more effective as a special attacker, to be honest. Yeah, it's not looking great for these new megas. There's not very many great ones. Gyarados, B tier, probably above Kangaskhan, and that's just because of the flex pick of Gyarados. Gyarados has lots of good support tools. It is a mega that you can use without having to mega it every single game. Intimidate, Taunt, Waterfall, Crunch, and you can even just tech on Dragon Dance. Great Garchomp partner, very useful Pokemon. It is a support and a mega. It can do both. It can be a damage dealer. It can just do everything. It is a good mega Pokemon, but it's not A or S tier. It is just in B. Mega Aerodactyl. I think it's very slept on. I think Mega Aerodactyl is very slept on. That being said, I think base Aerodactyl is more cost effective because here's what you're getting with Mega Aerodactyl, right? With Mega Aerodactyl, you're getting Tough Claws, which only boosts wing attack on it, or Aerial Ace, whichever one you want to run. Aerial Ace is probably optimal, so you can't miss. Rock Slide is mainly what you're running it for, and then you run Protect and Tailwind, and that's basically it. Do you get Quick Guard? It doesn't get Quick Guard, so Protect. It gets Wide Guard. Wide Guard's actually really cool. Here's the thing. 150 speed, 135 attack. Incredible. However, there's not a lot of Pokemon that outspeed base Aerodactyl, and base Aerodactyl gets a Focus Sash, and it still gets Rock Slide, and it can still run all these things, but probably just drop Aerial Ace for Taunt. Base Aerodactyl is probably better than Mega Aerodactyl in practicality, but Aerodactyl is still good. For that reason, I'm going to throw it in C tier, just below Venusaur. Probably just below Charizard. Mega Dragonite. This is another C tier mega. I would put it above. I'd probably put it at the top. I think it's fine. It might be new toy syndrome, but Mega Dragonite being hard locked to rain teams is a shame because it just doesn't function on non-rain teams. It needs rain to deal any kind of damage because its best move is Hurricane. Hurricane's gonna miss if you don't have rain active. It gets Tailwind, so you can do Roll Compression and run Politoed over Pelipper, but Pelipper is also really nice for being able to go ahead and get Wide Guard up and block Rock Slides and Hyper Voices from Sylveon. It's just fine. It's okay. It's the most C tier mega in the game. Yeah. Pinsir, F tier. I almost skipped Pinsir. Pinsir lost Double Edge, apparently. Someone in chat told me Pinsir lost Double Edge. This mon does nothing. I'm actually going to throw this guy a little lower. Yeah, Pinsir does nothing in this game, unfortunately. It could have been good, but it lost Double Edge. Mewtwo X and Y we don't rank here. Mega Meganium. I'm gonna get so many comments about Mega Meganium. Guys, all right, here's the thing. Right, I'm gonna have to explain a lot of stuff before I rank Mega Meganium. A lot of people are really defensive over Mega Meganium because we're really excited. I was very excited that it was getting announced. Really excited that it got a Mega Form. It's finally gonna become Fairy type. It has this awesome ability. Meganium's finally not the worst starter. It's honestly probably the best starter in the trio that we have right now. That might not be true. But still good. It's still good in certain situations. When we're looking at a metagame where these are top 2 and there are inexpensive fairies to run that don't require a mega slot, not a lot of them, but don't require a mega slot. You know, like Sylveon or I forget what, like Hatterene and stuff, right? Not a lot of Hatterene on the ladder, frankly, but there's other fairies. Insta Solar Beam's cool. Insta Solar Beam's cool. I get it. Insta Weather Ball's cool. The fact that you can run on rain teams is really cool. But it's just not worth running on most teams. If I'm running a rain team and I have to choose between Meganium to improve my matchup into steel types, which there aren't a lot in the format right now, or you know, be able to deal with ground types, which the rest of the team already deals with, and it's a strange mega. It is a mega without a home. There's no archetype where it's like super good. It's just kind of there as a gimmick. It's just okay, but it's not even B tier. It is probably below Mega Zard. Yeah, it's below Mega Zard. Yeah, it's C tier. I can't put it in D tier if I'm putting these guys in C tier. But it's fine. It has good damage output, but it gets no setup. It's just there to look cool. Mega Feraligatr, I'm going to put just below it. I think Mega Gator requires a lot of work to get it going. Dragon Eyes, Double Edge one-shots a lot of things, but it's not super useful. Yeah, it's a rough go for the ZA Megas. Is Ampharos in the game? I'm pretty sure Mega Ampharos is in the game. I off of vibes, it's D tier. I haven't seen it. Off of vibes, it's D tier, probably right below Starmie. Mega Steelix, I've heard good things about. It's an Iron Defense Body Press Mon. A lot of these guys are going to be C tier. I'm not going to lie. And at some point, I have to stop ordering C tier. At some point, we got to stop ordering C tier. It's fine. It's Iron Defense Body Press. It's got good bulk overall. Its special bulk's fine. Steelix Mega. 75, 230, 95. All right, here's what's going to determine it for me. Let's look at Aggron. Incredible. Let's look at Aggron stats. 80, 70, 95, 75. Okay. Steelix might go above Aggron just because of the dual typing and Earthquake and Sand Force. Then again, Steelix is a more offensive Aggron. That's what I'm going to say. I know Aggron has 140 attack and higher defense, and like the same defense. But like, the Steelix has more opportunities to get offensive. Does it get high horsepower? Yeah, it gets Earthquake, it gets Heavy Slam, and they all get boosted by Sand Force. On the right team, Steelix could be fine, but it's probably going to be sitting above Aerodactyl, maybe below Aerodactyl. And while we're here, Aggron's going to be in about the same spot. Yeah, I'll put him about the same spot. They're interchangeable. Skarmory. Oh wait, no, Scizor's in the game, right? Scizor's fine. It's probably above Mega Meganium. It's more of a singles mon than anything. It's more of a singles mon than anything, yeah, but it's just fine. A lot of these Pokemon are going to be just fine. All right. By the way, for those of you watching on TikTok, I know we have a lot of viewers right now, like 4,000. This is a tier list for VGC. It's a doubles format. It's a doubles format, so you know, we're not ranking these based off of singles. This is based off of the official competitive ladder for doubles. But yeah, all right. Also, we have 1,000 viewers on YouTube right now. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you leave a like. 400 viewers on Twitch. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. All right, let's get back to it. Mega Heracross. That's a D tier. That's a D tier. Probably here. Mega Heracross has a really high attack stat. One of the highest in the game. One of the highest in the game. However, we are playing in a format with Zard and just a lot of things that just invalidate this guy's whole existence. He can hit really hard. He can hit really hard. He's very bulky, but he has a lot of weaknesses, and his ability is only going to help with a few things. Here's a fun fact. There's a move called Arm Thrust. It's a multi-hit move, but it's, and you know, his ability skill link lets him get the maximum hit. So 5 times 15, that's 25 plus 50. That's a 75 base power move. All that work just to recreate Brick Break. I know he gets close combat instead, but it's a real shame that, like, he's got to just do Rock Blast, close combat, protect, Pin Missile. Does he get that? Pin Missile's cool, I guess. It's at a weird speed tier. It literally feels like another Feraligatr situation, except Feraligatr has less weaknesses. So we're gonna go ahead and throw Mega Pinsir just here. All right, Mega Skarmory. I have not played with it nor seen anyone else play with it, to be honest. Mega Skarmory, it gets Stalwart. It's Stalwart. It's got good stats overall, and we are in a format where Steel types are really good, except for Charizard. You know, if you can position them well. I could see Skarmory working on Rain. It gets Tailwind. It's a good physical attacker. The only thing is you have to kind of pair it with Kingambit to avoid Intimidate being a big issue. It's probably also just a C tier, like lower end of C, I would argue. I don't think there's a lot of applications. Probably here. Higher than Clef. Mega Tyranitar. That is a right top of B, maybe even A. I think Mega Tyranitar. Here's the thing, Mega Tyranitar is great. Not for no reason other than the fact that you can reset sand. And that's really good. Mega Tyranitar does not have the greatest damage output. It's not like a one-shotting machine. But just being able to be like, hi Charizard, couldn't help but notice that you're on the field and I have to switch out and switch back in to reset sand. But what if I just click the sand button? The sand button's very good. It is very good. I'm not sure if it's A tier material. It's probably lower end of A tier, so it's gonna make more sense when I add more stuff here. But for now, it's A tier. Like Mega T-Tar is just incredible. Mega Guard, that's probably also B. I think that Mega Guard's outclassed by Floette enough where there's not a lot of people running it. Maybe you could make the case for A, but I'll put Mega Guard. Probably, I'll put it at the top of a B. I don't think it's worse than Gyarados. I think that like it's still a very powerful tool. Mega Sableye, that is another F tier. There is no reason to run Sableye. It's probably better than Victory Bell, worse than Beedrill. And the reason for this, a lot of people, I was having a conversation with someone the other day who they didn't really want to hear me out. There are some people who are like, Mega Sableye is incredible for hard Trick Room because he's so bulky and slow. That is not the mindset you want to have. Yeah, that's not the mindset you want to have with Mega Sableye. Or not Mega Sableye, with Trick Room. If you're playing hard Trick Room, you have 4 turns to win. And if you don't win in those 4 turns, you lose. What is Mega Sableye going to do to help you win in those 4 turns? Sit there and scratch its butt? It's got Fake Out. It's got Parting Shot. That's cool. They let it have Parting Shot in this game, I think, maybe. I don't remember. I think it gets Parting Shot now. It gets Knockoff. It gets Will-O-Wisp, which you can do that with Prankster before the Mega. There's some use case for it, but for the most part, it's just sitting there. Did it lose Parting Shot? Then it's even worse. Yeah. It's just sitting there. Mega Sableye is doing nothing. It's a shame. I like Mega Sableye. That's one of my favorite Megas, but it's so bad. Is Mega Metacham in the game? Chat. Has anyone used Mega Metacham? Is it in ZA? Or is it in Champions? I don't know. I don't even know if it's in Champions. I know HAWLUCHA's not. He is in the game. Okay. Mega Metacham, that's probably C. It's a huge power user. Probably more applications than these two. It's got a good speed tier. It's like 100, right? Maybe 105. Yeah, 100. It's fine. It's just okay. Middle of C. Not a lot to say. There's not a lot of people running it. Mega Manectric. Mega Manectric was good in VGC 18 and VGC 19 because it paired well with a lot of water types to deal with Tapu Koko. One could make the argument that it would also be good if Archaludon was better, but Archaludon is currently running Stalwart or Sturdy, and because there's even Archaludon running Stalwart, it makes Mega Manectric's base form kind of useless. It doesn't do a lot right now. I could see a case for it being a dual Mega option. It's just kind of an Intimidate bot. It doesn't hit super hard. It's mostly going to want to click Volt Switch. Overheat's nice. It gets Snarl. It is a support tool in a game where support Megas just don't do too much. I don't think it's D tier. I think it's on the lower end. Probably above Slowbro, but like lower than Clefable probably. Camerupt in the game. Camerupt in the game. I'm not sure if Camerupt's in the game. I know Sharpedo isn't. Haven't seen that. Camerupt's in the game? Yes, Camerupt is in the game, actually. I just remember that. I've seen Camerupt, but not Mega Camerupt. Sharpedo in the game? I don't know. All right. I don't know if Sharpedo's in the game, but Camerupt is fine. It's lower end of C. It's Sheer Force Heat Wave. With Torkoal, it could be good. If I just get Mega Houndoom, I'll be honest, I didn't even know he was in the game because I haven't seen him. That's probably D tier. Probably D tier. There's not a lot of reasons to use Mega Houndoom. It is faster than Charizard. I think it's 115 even. Yes, it's 115. But the Sneasler weakness, the fact that you have to run it on a Sun team when Mega Charizard just does everything it does, it makes it very difficult to even find a use case for Mega Houndoom. Bad matchup into Charizard, bad matchup into Sand, bad matchup into Rain, bad matchup into Sun, frankly. Not even in the Sun does it really want to do much. Its Heat Wave hits really hard because of solar power. You could maybe make the case for it being C. You really wanted it to. But I think that as far as like finding a home for it, on every team you want to run Houndoom, you're better off running Charizard, and that's why I'm not really willing to give it C. I think that there's very little use case. Probably lower than Starmie. Like, Mega Camerupt has a use case because under Trick Room, it hurts. You can run it next to Torkoal and just keep clicking those fire moves. I don't think it's great, but it's a better Trick Room user than like a lot of Pokemon on this list. So yeah. Maybe even knock him down to D. Like top of D. I think it's better than Starmie. Yeah. Mega Starmie just doesn't do anything. It can't take one-shots. If you're going to run this thing, it needs to one-shot something. That's the thing. A lot of the huge power Megas that aren't named Mega Mawile are really underwhelming because Intimidate exists. And as soon as you get Intimidated, the huge power isn't carrying you nearly as far. So, yeah. All right. Next up, did someone say Sharpedo was in the game? If it was, it's D tier. Right, the bottom of D tier. Altaria is in the game. Mega Altaria is cool because it is a fairy type and there's not a ton of fairy types in the game. Altaria, though, I think base Altaria Loki has a higher use case. It does have decent special attack. Does it get Calm Minds? It doesn't get Calm Mind. It does get Nasty Plot. It wants to be a special attacker. It does get Dragon Dance, which is kind of cool. I think it is just okay. Maybe the worst of the C tiers. Mega Slowbro probably goes below it. I'll put it above there. Yeah, I think it's probably like on the lower end of C tier. Mega Chimecho. I don't even know what you do with this guy. I haven't even touched this guy yet because I don't know what I want to do with him. Chimecho, I really wish it got that sound-based ability, but it is Levitate. Cool defensive typing, Steel Psychic with Levitate. It is cool. It's slow, it's a Trick Room user, but it just doesn't do any damage because it can't Expanding Force. It can't because even if there was terrain, it's levitating. Does it get Flash Cannon? I think they gave it Flash Cannon in ZA, so it could actually have a Steel move, so I'm pretty sure it still gets it. It's gonna want to run Trick Room, Flash Cannon, Psychic, and Protect, probably Calm Mind, whatever. It exists solely to buff Chimecho and not to be a good Mega. This thing is very D tier. Not as bad as anything in F tier, but very D tier. Probably right there. Right there. I'll move you over too. Mega Absol. Mega Absol's fine. Is Bayonet in the game? Mega Bayonet is also in the game. Yeah, Mega Bayonet's a D tier. It's 165 base attack. And for what? To get intimidated and not hit Incineroar, not have any good damage. It gets Poltergeist, so that's pretty good, but like it's not. Maybe with like coaching, it's frail though. It's frail, and a lot of the things that it wants to do, in that Sableye can just do it. The best way to describe it is this is Sableye with an attack stat, and at that point, maybe just run Sableye. You'll get your words when Wolf wins with it. Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably put Mega Bayonet. I think this is the right spot for it, actually. Mega Absol is probably higher up on D tier. It's got a good speed tier, but there's so many Floette, there's so many Sneasler that Absol just gets outsped in one shot. I think Absol Z is going to be pretty decent, but not incredible. Base Absol, though, I'm going to go ahead and throw it just above. I have to move you up. Yeah, I'm definitely underrating. I know we're in D tier, but I'm underrating Blastoise a little bit. It's definitely better than all these guys. I'll put it below Blastoise, above Banette. Glalie in the game. Right into F tier. If you guys wonder why Glalie in F tier, I want to show you its stats, and you'll understand that this does not look like a Mega Pokemon. That is not a Mega Pokemon. That is a Gen 3 Pokemon who ate his vegetables. That is a Gen 3 Pokemon who ate his vegetables. Is Mega Sableye good in doubles? No, he's F tier. He doesn't do anything. Doubles is a very aggressive format, and he's far too passive to achieve anything. The Lotties are not in. Rayquaza, Staraptor, Lopunny's fine. Lopunny is like probably like higher end of C tier. I'd actually probably put it above Dragonite. It's very scary. You can't intimidate it. You might even be able to make the case for it being B tier. I think I'll put it like there, actually. I just played against it, and it was pretty good. I don't think Lopunny's bad. I don't think Lopunny's bad at all. Scrappy's a very powerful ability now, because you can't intimidate it, and it hits ghost types, and there's a lot of Pokemon that you really want to fake out that are ghost type. Frostlass and Gengar, namely. But yeah, Lopunny, what's its attack stats? Like 135, 135? Yeah, 136, 135. Yeah, Lopunny's also got like not terrible bulk, so it's a cool Pokemon. It's a cool Pokemon. Next up, Lucario. That is going into C. Probably below Dragonite, but above Venusaur. Lucario hits very hard. Can't deny that. Can't deny that. But Sneasler's everywhere. Garchomp likes to run Scarf. You could maybe make the case for it being bumped up to B, but as of right now, there's not enough Lucario on ladder for me to really make that call. It's just okay. It's the better end of okay, I would say. Really good damage output, but yeah. I know for a fact Mega Abomasto's in the game, but I haven't seen it. I'll probably put it on the lower end of D. Probably better than Absol, worse than Blastoise. Better than Blastoise. Snow's not bad right now. Snow's not bad. Mega Chomp. Oh yeah, Mega Chomp. Here's the thing. Mega Chomp is in the game. It's objectively okay. It has to be with the stats that it has. However, and the limited dex. However, no one ever runs it. And the reason no one ever runs it is because there's a lot of just better use cases for regular Chomp. That's the reason. Mega Chomp is not better than Mega Starmie. A lot of people really are getting upset with the Mega Starmie placement. You try to use Mega Starmie. I'll tell you what, I'll put Mega Starmie up to bottom of C just so people stop complaining. But my real opinion is that Mega Starmie, there's zero use case for. Every reason you would want to use Mega Starmie is covered by another Pokemon in the game. It is so bad at what it does. It is so bad at what it does. Yeah, and King Gambit's everywhere too. A lot of people do not like. Is this ranked on looks? No, this is competitive viability. It just did well in a tourney. It can't be bad. Was it the Himi tournament that just happened? You know, let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Where do I check that? That is Limitless. Limitless VGC. I'm pulling up the results. Tournaments. Online. completed. When did the Hemi tournament happen? Completed tournaments. Champions. Yeah, this is it. Okay, here. I'll pull this up. We'll pull this up. So I can, like, put my money where my mouth is. Metagame. We're looking for Starmie. There's 9 Starmie in here. The highest placing one was 7-3, and it was only 1 player. There was only 1 Mega Starmie who did well, and they got 34th. Yeah, I guess I'll put it in C. Look at all the other Starmies, though. 1-4, 1-7, 1-4, 1-1, 1-2, 0-3, 7. There's only 1 positive record. I guess there's another positive record, but this person dropped. 3-2 is not a complete tournament run, right? So, sure, we'll put it in C. Sure. It should at least be C. It's bottom of C. It's bottom of C. Win with your favorites, right? Yeah, I mean, I didn't say not to use your favorites. This is just an objective look at, like, viability. I told you, I said this at the beginning of the video, but a lot of people hopped in afterwards. Or at the beginning of, like, this section. But what I am ranking here is the objective strength of them in the metagame. And the issue with, like... you know, trying to explain, like, how this works is that, like, a lot of people just don't really, like, grasp that, yes, you can win with everything on this list. Every single Pokemon here is perfectly capable of winning on the right team. But it's the ease with which you can win. It's the ease with which you can win. And it's harder to win with everything down here than it is to win with everything up here. Is there any moral high ground for winning with the stuff down there? Only in the heads of people who do not play the game well. If you think you have the moral high ground for winning with a C tier or below, and you're mad at people for winning with S, A, and B tiers, it's like, at some point, that's just you getting mad at them for no reason. Like, that's like projection. It's like, oh, they don't want to win with their favorites. Arr, no, you play Pokemon how you want. My favorite is Mega Gengar. It's not, but, like, my favorite is Mega Gengar, and you can't prove otherwise. All right. Actually, I think I might bump Mega Gardevoir up a little bit. I think it feels weird putting in B with the rest of these guys. Anyways, Mega Gallade. It is certainly Gallade. It does not get sharpness, so base Gallade is better. Mega Gallade is going to be sitting probably right there. More of a use case than the other guys at the moment. We'll do that. Yeah, base Gallade is better than Mega Gallade at the moment. They need to change that. Mega Frostlass. I think it's an A tier. Possibly top of B tier. We'll put it top of B tier. I think Mega Frostlass is cool. Being able to set up freaking Snow and Veil is really useful. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of Frostlass in this tournament. Frostlass, there were 46 Frostlass. The highest placement, we have 8-3, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. None of them in top 8 or top 16, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it in B tier. What about Guard? Let's check Guard. I want to see how my, you know, vibes-based rankings worked there. Gardevoir. Yeah. I mean, it's on the higher end. It's just like Frostlass, but I think the vibes are better on on Gardevoir. Tyranitar, though. There's got to be a good amount of T-Tar. Tyranitar. Tyranitar. Is this Megatar? A lot of teams run Megatar as a secondary. Yeah, Tyranitarite went 10-3 and got 7th. Yeah, you can't say that that's not good. Chessboard, 13th. Is this also Tyranitarite? Choppleberry, that's fair. Is this one T-Tarite? Looks like it is Choice Scarf. Okay. Still. Yeah. T-Tar just being able to click the sand button. I think it's A tier. We are at Emboar. Honestly, it's easier to win with Emboar than it is everything here, so I can't help but put it in D. Excadrill. Excadrill's interesting. I don't think Excadrill's inherently that bad. It's just that base drill wants to run Focus Sash a lot better. or wants to run Focus Sash a lot more because it's just better in most situations. It does have a really high attack stat. Mega Excadrill does have a really high attack stat. 165 and 103 speed. It's honestly not bad, right? It's just that you get more value from base drill. I for that reason, I can't put it any lower than like C, like top of C, really. Because like, let's look at Excadrill. How if we look at these Excadrill, they're all going to be Focus Sash, right? They're all going to be Focus. If we see a single Mega Drill, I'm going to be really surprised. Yep, Focus Sash. White Herb. Excadrill. Okay, our first Mega Excadrill, highest placement, 27th. The next one, Focus Sash. The next one, that's a Heracross. Araconite, Focus Sash. Yeah. How did Heracross do? 54th? Not terrible. Still low. Yeah, I can't put it in B because it just doesn't, there's no reason to run it. Honestly, I don't think that, like, it's better than Mega, maybe it's better than Mega Chomp, just inherently because its speed tier is higher and, like, it is a steel type and it has good bulk. Yeah, we'll put it there. We'll put it there. All right. How is Gardevoir A tier? Gardevoir is about as viable as Frostlass in my opinion, but I think that like the need for fairy types is high enough where like having this guy in your corner is not terrible. It also did fairly okay at this tournament. I think that it's like a little underrated is what I'd say. If I want to be like super fair, I would put it in B, but I think it's more A tier than anything. I think having access to Trick Room and Hyper Voice is really good, and its damage output's like solid all around. All right. Next up is Audino. I don't even know if Audino's in the game, but we know where I'm putting it. Audino's useless. It doesn't do anything. Mega Shandy, a lot of potential, not a lot of execution on that front. I think it is a C tier Mega. Does a lot of damage, but it's not super useful. I'm probably going to put it below Metacham. No, I'll put it above Metacham. I might even knock Metacham down a little bit. I think Metacham might be like, nah, Metacham's in the right spot. But let's see how Chandelure did here. I typed in Shandy because that's just how I like talk about it. There's one Chandelure. Was it Mega? Yep, one Chandelure. They went 3 and 6. Very underrepresented in this tournament. Very underrepresented in this tournament. Were there? And there's none in Top Cut. Yeah, Top Cut. There was one Gardevoir, and it went. Yeah, that's the Gardevoir run, right? Oh, it's Choice Scarf. Okay. Still low. All right. Next up is Mega Golurk. I used this today. It's not bad. Definitely C tier. Probably better than Scizor, worse than Charizard. Definitely. It hits really hard. Unseen Fist is cool, but it got nerfed really bad, so it's kind of whatever. But it's fine. Mega Chestnut is another C tier. I think it is just below Charizard, but above Chestnut. I think that this guy's got a lot of potential. Leech Seed did get nerfed, but Body Press and like the ability to be like a tech secondary Mega to beat sand teams is really cool. Like you can throw this guy on a team that's weak to sand if you have like a 5th Pokemon slot open and just be like, okay, this is my other Mega, and you just win the sand matchup in most situations. Yeah, Mega Chestnut's not terrible. Mega Delphox. That is also B tier. I'm actually going to go ahead and put it probably between Gyarados and Lopunny. Mega Delphox is quite good. It did win this tournament, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how represented it was in Top Cut, though. Delphox, yeah, I'm pretty sure it won this tournament. Yeah, first place. But then the next highest placement was 70th. That could be due to lack of representation. However, I think that it's a very underexplored Pokemon. But yeah, Mega Delphox did win this tournament. There might be even a case for A tier. Actually, I'd Mega Gyarados do. Let's check. Let's vibe check Gyarados. Gyarados. Joe UX9 got 11th with it, and he was running Lumberry. This might be another situation where you just want to run a different item. Lumberry Gyarados, yeah, Lumberry Gyarados is very good right now. Very good. Lumberry, yeah. Yeah, I think Gyarados stays B tier, but like, probably put Delphox above Frostlass then. I know that it just won the first big tournament, but like, Not a lot of people are playing in that just yet, and it's an early metagame call out. So we might bump it to A. Don't want to bump it to A. I'll bump it to A. It won the first tournament. It deserves A. Put it higher than Gardevoir. I do think T-Tar is better, though, inherently, just because of the value you get from just having a sand button. Mega Greninja. I think Mega Greninja is very C tier. A lot of reasons just to run base Greninja, but it does hit fairly hard. Probably better than Chestnut. Maybe worse than Chestnut, better than Golurk. A lot of this is vibes-based, but we'll see how it did in this tournament. Gren. There were no Greninjas in Top Cut. Six Greninja. I feel like none of them did that well. 109th was the highest Greninja placement. Mystic Water, not even Mega. The highest Mega Greninja placement was 143rd. That is a C tier. That is a C tier. All right. Next up, Mega Floette. Oh, wait. Yeah, Mega Floette. That is, I think I'm going to put it higher than Gengar, but I'll put it lower than Gengar. Mega Floette is very broken. But it's not... Here's the thing. I want to put it above Gengar, but I think that's a little too controversial. I think Charizard's number one in format, frankly. Number one in format. It's Gengar and Floette are having like a Sanji and Zoro-esque fight for second place. That being said, Zoro is better. But Floette, I'll talk about this and then read the super chat from Devin, because Devin did send a super chat and I want to recognize that. Yeah, Floette is a absolute powerhouse. It feels like we dropped the Rock into a kindergarten school fight, right? Like, he is not fighting people on the same level. But yeah, Mega Floette, here's the thing. Mega Floette, it's 155 special attack and Fairy Aura. Xerneas also had Fairy Aura, but only 131 special attack. It's also faster than Xerneas and not more specially bulky because it has a lot lower HP, but also a lot higher special defense. So maybe it's about equivalent. Its overall bulk is lower, though. It has decent physical bulk. After a Calm Mind, that Dazzling Gleam is hitting so absurdly hard, and it doesn't even have to run coverage. It just runs Light of Ruin and Calm Mind. Let me show you a calc real quick. We'll open up the Showdown damage calc. Damage calc. Showdown. Let me pull this up. Floette, Eternal, Mega. We'll put it against an Incineroar. We'll give it max HP and a respectable amount of special defense. We'll go max Sassy. Max Sassy, level 50. We'll put this thing at Modest Nature +1 and give it Light of Ruin and Dazzling Gleam, and we'll see just how much this does. Light of Ruin, Dazzling Gleam, and its ability is Fairy Aura. Oh wait, sorry. Fairy Aura. As you can see, Light of Ruin against Max Incineroar at +1 is most likely going to one-shot it. Dazzling Gleam is a 2-shot against Max Incineroar at +1. And that's with no investment. That is 0 special attack modest. You can put 4 there. You can guarantee the KO with hardly anything. Right there. Right there. 52 special attack investment. You're one-shotting Incineroar. If you want to go timid, you have to put a lot more. But like it's a one-shotting machine. Here's the reason I don't think it's better than Charizard. Charizard is broken because the metagame just favors it so heavily. Floette is broken because the metagame favors it heavily because there's not a lot of fairy types. There's a couple of steel types, and like the best steel type in the game at the moment is probably Kingambit, and that it can one-shot with this move. It also gets a lot of benefit from Sinistcha, and yeah, it's not better than Charizard, but I think I am going to put it better than Gengar right now. I think it is number 2. Gengar's really broken because of Shadow Tag, but I think that at the moment, a lot of players don't know how to use it well because they're new to playing with Mega Gengar, and they all think they're Wolfie. Everyone playing Gengar who is not like an established player currently thinks they're Wolfie, and they're going hard into Perish Trap. Let me tell you something. just throw Perish Song on the Gengar and like substitute and protect and like Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball, or maybe even drop Perish Song. I think substitute is like Gengar's best move. You might thank me dropping Perish Song actually. All right, Mega HAWLUCHA. That is a D tier. It is king of the D tiers. Absolute king of the D tiers. Just kidding. It's probably worse. I'm gonna put Mega HAWLUCHA above Meowstic because no, I have to put it below Meowstic, but above Alakazam. The reason HAWLUCHA is there. Oh wait, I have to read the super chat. Mega Crab in S tier in our hearts. Lord Crab forever. Totally not saying this because I would die. It would die for me. QSJ. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Here's the thing. HAWLUCHA has one gimmick, and we used it earlier in the stream. HAWLUCHA's only gimmick that makes it kind of okay on certain against unprepared teams is that it gets this ability. Its ability is no guard. It doesn't say that on Showdown.net, right? Its ability is no guard. It is practically useless for it because in doubles, you never run high jump kick. Yes, high jump kick is stronger than close combat and has no downsides if you connect it. However, it will also deal damage to you if they protect. So you still run close combat. The only benefit it gets from it is dual wing beat never missing now. Other than that, no guard is a detriment. However, also doesn't get Tailwind, which really sucks. It gets entrainment. So you can teach no guard as an ability to another partner Pokemon. Notably, Excadrill, who has Horn Drill to one-shot Pokemon because now it can't miss its Oko move. And in my opinion, one of the better options is Garganacl because Garganacl is so stupidly bulky that it can just go for Fissure. It can go for Fissure. That is all it does. And it is super telegraphed and everyone knows it's coming. So it's not great. So it's just, I might even put it here actually. It is a one-trick pony and not even a cool pony. Not even that cool of a pony. Mega Crab. You guys are gonna think I'm nuts for this. Mega Crab is bottom of B. Mega Crab is bottom of B, and the reason I'm putting Mega Crab in bottom of B is because I played with that thing last night. This thing is not fair sometimes. If you get that Trick Room up, that Ice Hammer is doing stupid damage. Here's a fun fact. It can one-shot Incineroar with Drain Punch. I know that sounds intuitive because it's a fighting type move, but here's the thing. Incineroar is a bulky Pokemon. Mega Crabominable is using a 75 base power move. That's a 75 base power move, right? We got Drain Punch on it. Drain Punch, let's pretend we're not intimidated because that is... oh wait, no, that is not intimidated. So that's against max HP, max special defense, right? Why was I one-shotting Incineroars yesterday? What happened? Did they... Oh wait, it doesn't have the ability. Iron Fist. There we go. Yep. If they're max HP, they have a high chance of getting one shot. In fact, to make it a 50-50, the Incineroar has to be running at least 36 defense. And if they want to guarantee they don't get one-tapped by Drain Punch, they have to run... Yeah, it's going to be a roll for a while. Like 120? No, they have to run 124 defense, 2d2 HP to not get one tap by Drain Punch. Can they intimidate? Yes. However, its ability before it Mega Evolves is Hyper Cutter. So it's able to just sit there and ignore the Intimidate and then Mega Evolve and Drain Punch and get KOs. Ice Hammer becomes Ice-type close combat because of the Iron Fist. Because of the Iron Fist. This means that into Pokemon like Yachi Berry Garchomp. Let's do Blank Garchomp, level 50. 4 HP, 4 defense. Give it a Yachi Berry. A lot of them run it still for some reason. I think Scarf's better. Ice Hammer's still doing 133% minimum through Yachi Berry. You're one-shotting Mega Dragonite through its multi-scale. It is a crazy damaging Pokemon. It is really solid. And Mach Punch actually makes it so you can win interactions versus Sneasler in ways that are really goofy. Mach Punch is actually a crazy move to give to this Pokemon. I do genuinely think Mega Crab is better than literally everything in C tier. And a lot of people haven't explored it yet because it's really ugly. It might even be better than Kang. I think I'm going to put it better than Kang. I think I might. Yeah. Yeah, the most annoying thing is the accuracy. I'm putting Mega Crab better than Kang. I'm putting it better than Kang. That's really controversial, I know, but a lot of these... Honestly, the only thing that matters is S and A tier. A lot of these B tiers are kind of whatever. All right. And Scovelin, you're like close to. You can't justify running Scovelin in doubles. In singles, it might be okay. Spicy Spray's cool. It's cool that it burns things just for attacking them. That's cool, but it's like using your Mega to burn things with 100%. I don't know. I get, you know, I'll put it in bottom of D tier. I can't in good faith put it in an F tier just because that ability is inherently really useful. But using your Mega just to burn things and then die because you have no bulk and no speed and no way of raising it because you're not chlorophyll, it's not great. Also, I don't even think it gets Heat Wave. Yeah, it doesn't get Heat Wave. It has to click Overheat. Nah, never mind. You're going back into F. You're probably yeah, you're right there. You're going back into F. I'm sorry, bro. Mega Drampa, very underexplored. I think I can't put it lower than C tier. I'll put it like here because I think it's super underexplored. But I don't really have a lot of opinions on Drampa. Off of vibes, it's not that bad. It keeps Berserk. And honestly, like, Berserk's a really good ability with Sinistcha around. Hyper Voice does a lot of damage. I could see Mega Drampa actually being pretty good. I can see it being pretty good under the right situations. It gets Ice Beam for coverage. You can Draco Meteor. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. It's just, like, not incredible. Yeah, Sinistcha's a good partner. You can set up Trick Room. You can, like, activate Berserk over and over again if you really play your cards right. It pairs well with Incineroar. Yeah, it's like a C tier. It's like a C tier. All right, next up is Mega Glimmora, which I actually think is very underexplored. I could see Mega Glimmora maybe being B tier, but I can't put it there yet because no one's used it. I'm going to put it below Dragonite, and the reason I think Mega Glimmora is underexplored is because I actually think Mega Glimmora is a very solid answer to a couple of really good things in the metagame right now. It is very good into every fairy type. Glimmora, originally I said Mega Glimmora was bad, and that's because Glimmora gets Power Herb and Focus Sash. However, Mega Glimmora has 150 special attack and adaptability as its ability. That means that its power gem is actually a really respectable amount of damage, and its sludge bomb is doing stupid damage to things. It also has really good bulk, 83, 105, 96, and its speed tier is higher than Charizard. For that reason, I do think you have to run Timid Max Speed, and you could make the option, and you could optionally run Substitute on it. I think that's actually really good. Protect, but also a really underexplored option for this guy is maybe going with like a naive nature and actually just taking your leftover points and putting them in attack, dropping the substitute and running Rock Slide. And the reason for this is because it is a fast enough Pokemon where Rock Slide isn't a bad option, and it has 90 attack. While 90 attack isn't a lot of damage, there are some endgames where Rock Slide would be the optimal play because you need to go for a flinch, and it's still doing good damage because it gets double stab on this thing. Like, you don't need to invest into it that much, but like it might be worth just going naive if you really want it and then just putting Rock Slide on it. It's an interesting Pokemon. Yeah, it's Rock Slide does decent damage, but its Sludge Bomb and Power Gem are good. It has a pretty decent matchup into Gengar because of its natural special bulk and ability to tank Sludge Bombs. It does really good into Charizard, and it does really good into Floette. I think that Glimmora might have a lot more of a use case than people are giving it credit for, but I don't have the data to back it up yet. I think that Glimmora is extremely slept on, and it might even end up in like A tier at some point. Probably B tier for being realistic. I'll probably put it like there in the long run. But yeah, right now there's a lot of reasons to use Mega Glimmora. Yeah, Spiky Shield's also a good option. You can break sashes on Sneasler. Because, yeah, and Sneasler's never going to fake you out, actually. Sneasler will never fake out a Glimmora. At least in a lot of ladder situations, because Spiky Shield threatens to break sash. Let's see how good Glimmora did in this tournament. I wonder if there's anyone who ran it. I think it's just super underrated right now. 61st. Is this a mega? It looks like it might be. Yeah, 61st. Not like a terrible run for Mega Glimmora, all things considered. Two people did okay. 6 and 3 is like not a terrible finish. Yeah, I think that it is a Pokemon that will find the right team at some point. And right now, it's just super underexplored. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Mega Glimmora has 1 more speed and 1-shots Charizard. That's like a big thing. And the rest of these guys aren't in the game. So that is my tier list. I might switch a few things around. I think that maybe Tyranitar could be lower than Delphox, but I do think that like the value it brings is good. Maybe I don't put it up there. I think that Tyranitar is a little overrated. It's only good because you can set Sand again. I think other than that, like base Tyranitar is broadly more useful. Matter of fact, it might be a huge sneak to put it up there. I think that I can't put it lower, though. What I might do here is I'm going to put guard here. Yeah, man, a lot of these megas are just super mid. I don't know if this is a controversial tier list or not. I think that, like, these are the only thing that matter. I think that Lopunny is super underrated. Yeah, we'll do this. I think Gyarados is really good and underrated. Honestly, there's like the only megas I really see on ladder, now that I think about it. I see Dragonite a lot more than I see these guys, but I genuinely think Dragonite is not a good mega. I really don't think Dragonite's a good mega. I think that you get a lot more value from other Pokemon. It's just spammed right now because, like, Hurricane. Yeah, I don't know. I think that this is going to be my final tier list. It's probably controversial. We're early in the metagame. This is my first thoughts, but with that, how long have we been doing this tier list? We've been an hour for this tier list. Okay, that's gonna be a good video. But yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to wrap up stream. I wanted to stream for 4 hours tonight, but I don't really have another thing I want to do. And we're still doing maintenance on Pokemon Champions, so that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, hang around. We're going to raid one of our friends on Twitch. We'll raid another streamer. If you're watching on YouTube, this is goodbye. And if you're watching on TikTok, sorry, I haven't been looking at TikTok yet. We got more gifters. I don't know how to check who gifted me. I'm really sorry. We'll be live tomorrow again at 4 p.m. We're going to be live at 4 p.m. CST, which I believe is also, what is that, 5 p.m. EDT. I stream for 4 hours, so 5 to 9 or 4 to 8, depending on your time zone. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you follow all my socials. If you guys became a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member during this stream, I'm going to go ahead and leave my Discord link in the chat. And the reason for that is because if you connect your Discord to that, you'll be able to join and see every channel. We do tournaments in there on Mondays. It's called Moxie Monday. And we're going to run one this upcoming Monday. So yeah, let me generate this link for you guys. Invite server. Also, if you just want updates on when I go live, if you want to know when I go live, if you're on TikTok, click the link in my bio, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I go live on YouTube if you want to watch over there. Yeah, in my bio, that's where it is. But if you want to know when I go live or when I upload videos and you're on Twitch or YouTube, even if you're not a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, you'll be able to access the notifications channel so you never miss a video. So yeah, go ahead and join that Discord if you want to. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who came out. Delicious James, thanks you for the 50-person raid. Unfortunately, we're passing everyone to another streamer in a second here. But I will see you guys soon. Goodbye, YouTube.